Well, welcome back, prisoners. Turn that off real quick. Oh my god. Last we left off, we left mid combat. You guys had decided, while Marrick was attempting to hack into the network for this mining outpost that has been set up by Circle Systems, in order to get access to the data sphere. You guys decided that in the meantime you would start loading up your truck with a bunch of shit. And in the process, neglected to factor in that perhaps the creatures would be drawn by the generator being returned to power, and they began attacking. You guys so far have fended off a couple waves, and yeah, right now Rills stands alone in the generator room, fending off the creatures, and Marrick is continuing to struggle through hacking the system. And we will bring it back to the top of the combat tracker, which is Dirk. Dirk, it is your turn. Whoa. No. Why is the combat advancing? There we go.
Now it's my turn.
Yes, now it's your turn. Now the game is unpaused.
There were some ones over here. Did they disappear?
Sorry, can you move your mouse again?
Yeah, I can move a mouse.
Like,
I just can't see. There were some characters over here.
Yeah, no, they moved.
Yeah, they've
Okay.
moved. Yeah. They as you were fighting the other guys, they seemed to go into the towards the generator room.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your move.
I don't see Ta. I do see this one. I see 3 of them over there, but
Yeah.
fire at this one. Around the corner of the generator there with the trick shot.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I am light.
Yep. Well, you guys have restored power.
Yeah,
so
I
at
see.
this point,
I see your brilliant. I can tell exactly where you are from your light rays.
Yeah.
I can't see you, but I know exactly where you're standing.
Yeah.
Oh
Facilities
goodness, I don't
also.
recall. We know these things are resistant to
The
fire, correct?
so the larger creatures are resistant to fire. These ones, Rill did attack some with her blast and did kill some of them. So
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm using this bone pistol grave class anyway because
Yeah.
I know they don't mind my non-lethal. And I guess I don't mind killing them. They're monstrosities.
They do not have an intellect.
Yeah, I've been assured they don't have an intellect, so it's kill o'clock.
yeah.
Always
Oh!
kill a clock.
Boom!
Okay.
Started off.
A little stunner, and then let's put the cherry on top, boys. Hold on, I'm not done.
Yeah.
Where is my? Never mind.
Can I get you
It's
to
a
roll?
tale of two rolls.
Yeah. Can I get you to roll another d20 as well?
Yeah, I suppose I could do that.
Yeah.
And then 2 damage for the bone pistol because I'm incredible. And there's no point to hitting if I don't trick shot.
Pop that out. So that is actually going to hit and confirm on your, even though you only rolled a 10. So you are going to get a crit card. Bonus effect. Deal normal damage to a foe adjacent to the target. So
That's terrible.
uh,
I piercing shot through 2 of those little
Yeah.
fuckos, but it was a bullshit shot.
when you rolled damage, did you roll critical damage?
Oh, it was normal damage, wasn't it?
No, you crit on the attack, so you should have rolled crit damage.
Oh, I thought I get
so that's
crit
fine.
damage, and
That could be the adjacent damage. So if you just click the damage button again, you should be able to.
Oh, another 2.
Yeah.
Minimum damage is how we roll.
This one's that one's gonna be -2. As you just scramble towards the generator room and you manage to just get a line of sight on one of them and you shoot your newfound ray gun that shoots frost at your target and you manage to make connection, and surprisingly the shot kind of fans out a little bit. Gives a little bit of spray. Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he wants
is
some
the-
block? Let's go.
It is the severely wounded one's turn. It is actually going to it's going to look up at the on fire skeletal creature beside it and just do a little bit of like chittering noises meekly as it holds its turn. I'm gonna have to drag it like that so that the skeletal creature can reposition. So we're gonna whoa, too far. There we go. He's gonna reposition this guy there to protect him. Because he's the creature's moving away from you, though, you do get an attack of opportunity. Rill.
Okie dokes. Just get over to my thingamajig and press the attack button with the solar weapon. There we go.
Well, that's going to hit.
8
that's fun.
damage.
What a fool this creature is, attempting to save its own life with the aid of its some sort of minion. You stab it in the back as the skeletal creature picks it up, and by the time it places it down behind it, the creature's dead. That guy is dead.
I like to
Hey.
imagine from Dirk's point of view, he just sees the body get flung up in the air, the flash of my arm's weapon come
Yeah,
through.
I can't see the big boy. I can't see big lad.
No.
Okay.
So I just saw a body sort of fling into the doorway.
Yeah. Okay. It's that creature's turn. That creature is going to attack you, Will, with bite. Flanking. 14 versus your KC, Kinetic Armor class.
15 is my KC.
Oh. Ugh.
Just barely.
It latches onto the boot of your armor, but is unable to gnaw through the
It's that heavy armor.
heavy armor. Mako, it is your turn. You are up.
Let's make means it's kill time. $15, $25. Yep. He sees what's going on in here. Sadly, he had to move, so he doesn't get that. So he's just going to do one shot.
Okay.
Ooh, I wonder, how far is everything from me right now? I just want to look at something. I couldn't do it this round anyways, but what we got going on here? Oh, nope, that's not a good idea. Tower is in the crossfire of that. Alright, let me
No full auto.
get out. No full auto. Let me just get my character sheet open.
Yep.
Again, I don't have that open like always. All right, so I'm just going to give it one good shot with my with Velvet.
Okay.
Roll.
Ooh, on a 3. Well, that's going to hit. Which creature are you targeting?
Edge. Sorry, the fire guy.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that will definitely hit.
Skeleton guy
Ooh, max dam.
for 13 damage.
13 damage.
The wall takes the corner, just pokes back behind the wall.
Whoa, that's a pretty
Calories.
pretty solid hit on the back. Well, actually, the creature is facing you, so as it's placing down this, you see it sort of like getting up from putting down this now deceased creature that's kind of in front of you. And you get a nice good shot right at the chest. Okay, Sensei. Your
What's
turn.
the roll to assist on the hacking?
Computers.
Computers.
Please, Sensei.
Nope.
Please, Sensei.
Does not succeed.
What's happening in there? I yell over to Eris. What the hell's happening over there?
I don't know. I can't see anything.
No, I meant in the computer room where she was Marrick.
Yeah, it wasn't going well. It's taking him forever.
Well, I can see that.
From the looks of it, Sensei's not much help either.
Oh, well, you can't see me, but that's okay.
Well, the fact that we're still there doing
From the
this.
look of it, all
the
around us.
look of it. Sensei would say, "This computer is not acting correctly." What is the action to start manufacturing health serums, whatever?
Just start making serums.
Yeah, that's a longer action, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like a crafting thing. You did pick up like a whack ton of serums.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
What did I get again?
Although I will say that I don't know
yeah,
if you've used them
injection
yet or
kit.
not, but there are, because you're a biohacker, there are like I think a set number of serums that you get a day that do like boosters and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I have that, but I only have one of those left, and those are the ones I always use on others. Okay. Nope, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Eris, what are you doing?
Well, I don't think I'm close enough to any enemies to do much. These guys here, are they? Like,
They're dead.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Importantly, they used to be on fire and they have since crumpled and fallen to the ground and are inert.
Okay. Where are?
Yeah, we shot them. We shot them together.
Which direction is like Ta and stuff? I can only see Dirk for some reason.
So you know that
And
she's
Sensei,
in the
Or Rill.
So Rill is in the generator room.
Yeah.
That's kind of like where Mako is standing. He's standing in the doorway to the generator room.
I can't see Mako. I can only see Dirk and Sensei.
I'm
way over
out
there,
of her
I
range,
see.
I think, of her sight.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he's out of range. Okay.
I thought I changed this map to
Damn.
have. Let me just quick.
Fine for me.
Yeah, I can see the map, and I can see the people who are within direction of me.
Yeah, I can see in every direction line of sight.
Why can't you?
I don't know. The only tokens I can see are myself, Sensei, and Dirk, and the two dead creatures there. Move me to always a generator.
My light is also
I guess.
restricted to token now that that's mentioned. Oh, yep, that fixed it.
That just.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Welcome
Alright,
to our
well,
map.
Oh my god.
Now I can
There.
see it.
Okay. Alright, we're
Weird.
good.
Okay. Well,
The
I'll
It
second
should
make
there, I
still
could
be
just see
limited by
everything.
walls, but you should be able to see.
Very bright.
I still can't see real, but I can see Mako now.
Yeah.
Can I give my get
Well,
up?
Rill's on the other side of this wall.
You have to be able to
See it?
see the creature.
Okay, well I'll just move towards the generator room so I can help out.
Okay. You can move twice if you want.
Sure. This is the door, so I just go through here.
Yeah. You also have another, I think, 5 feet of movement.
Yeah, but that would just put me to the door.
Or. No, sorry. You're at 30 feet. Yeah.
That would put me just to the door.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So that's your turn.
Now I can see everyone. Okay.
Real. It's your turn. You're flanked by a small one and a big one on fire.
Indeed. Firstly, we're going to go ahead and go into photon attunement. Where'd my thing go? Sorry. She closed on me for some reason. There we go. Okay. And then she is going to 5-foot step, actually this way, not that, not up, but right. And she is going to strike the big guy,
Okay.
unleashing her now flaming like the surface of a sun weapon, jams it straight at him for 11 points of fire damage, or piercing damage. As she herself begins to emanate like little coronas from exposed parts of skin to exposed parts of skin.
Awesome. Well, my friends, that is going to eliminate this one as well. As you sever sort of like the spiral cord of the creature, the flames slowly start to die down and crumples to the floor inert. Excellent. These creatures are less concerned about you and more concerned about having a snack. So do that. Real Mako Eris, I mean, you all see the smaller creatures seem to be just sort of swarming the generator. One of them is successfully sort of gnawing on the why did you not work? Why did you not roll? Fun. One of them is successful at. Okay. Doing damage? Question mark. Okay. Damage. Okay. That's the entirety of those creatures' turns, and we are back at the top of the round. So it's at this point we're gonna zoom. The camera's gonna zoom away from the clusterfuck that is the generator room and zoom back in on Marrick, so furiously typing away at his at the computer when he hears movement behind him as a door opens and a little head pops out. What are you doing? What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? What are you doing here? As he holds a pistol up towards Guy, the creature, the man that you met in the headquarters room, or the main computer room. I don't recognize you. Are you here to kill the bugs? No, I'm here to hack these fucking computers. Do you know the admin password to some of this shit? Maybe I can try. And he's going to attempt to help. He's going to attempt to help Marrick on his roll. So the first roll is going to be for. He's going to nat 20. Okay.
Somebody give him the fucking controls. Get Marrick out of here.
Yeah, right.
Marrick's gonna roll 2 dice, and he's gonna succeed with the help of the terrified person. Excellent.
Actually, he didn't need the help, but he got it anyway.
Narratively, I don't care if Marrick sucks.
Yeah. So at this point, Marrick's gonna calm over the. Well, Dirk, you're gonna hear your communications communicator start ringing again.
You are my dreamer. Going the way together. I'm trying to. I do not have the time to pick this up.
Oh, you're just gonna.
But we have. I am going to just ignore it. But we have some incredible background music.
Okay. It is your turn.
Oh, behind, right up behind Mako. Just sort of whispering, "You are my dreamer." Kind of singing along. I'm gonna take my trick shot.
Yeah. You going to answer that?
Shut up, we're gonna get the best part.
I'm just wondering. It keeps on
Not
ringing.
that part, the other part. The part where I hit.
Mako distracts you.
Yeah, just as you're getting ready to shoot, Michael goes, "What are you doing?"
I came over doing some dance moves. And Mako was like, weird.
That does hit.
Oh shit. Thank God I'm a god. Thank God I'm a god.
Cricket.
Yeah, I mean that'll do your trick shot bonus damage. Which
Boom.
one are
Point of
you?
damage.
Which one are you targeting?
This one.
Okay. Yeah, you just completely blow it away. There's not even really that much of a creature left. Just dust in the wind. Okay. It's that creature's turn. It's gonna step up behind Brill and furiously try to make an attack here.
Nibble missions. Oh shit.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Right.
shit.
You made fun of him. You mocked him.
I know. I called this upon myself.
And that
And
I believe
confirm.
confirms.
Yeah.
Uh,
I deserve this.
you contract filth fever.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Yeah. It is gonna get to do crit damage though, which again is not working. So
Let me double check that doesn't matter.
you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
As you had ignored this tiny creature, you doubted that it could even hit you, and yet it managed to find a way. It wormed right in between your shin pad and the boot of your armor, and chomped down on some nice starry flesh.
Nice.
What are you? Ectoplasm?
I'm Starlight.
Yeah, but like, what's your gender? Sorry, that was a joke. Continue.
Mako, it is your turn.
Yeah, what's in your pants?
All right. Mako's gonna poke his head out real quick. Look, see what's going on in there.
Yeah, I mean,
He
Rill's kind of
wants
just
to do a fancy shot.
yeah.
He's gonna get his thing on.
Combat tracker.
Yep, combat tracker. You know it. There we go.
Are you? It's pretty catchy, isn't it, Mako?
Combat tracker's on as he looks at the one that just bit at Rill or pinched her or something.
Bit.
So
Oh, man.
this one. Yeah, time to give him the old one too. I'm doing a. Where the hell did I go? Why? What's going on here? Showing up for a second and then going away.
You got
Do
it
you have
popped
it
out.
popped out?
That's weird.
Just close the window and don't pop it
Yeah.
out.
I love pop out.
Yeah, I know, but it seems to not
Oh,
like being cool with rolls today.
I always pop it out. All right, so attack. This is going to be a full attack, so 2 rolls. So there's 1.
Can you hear my song, Dirk? Or can you hear my song, Mako? Mako, can you
Oh.
hear it?
That one's
Second one will hit.
yeah. Talking when I'm trying to shoot, and he misses the first one. So the second one hits. and he-
Talking time.
that was another attack roll for some reason. Sorry, not my damage roll. Ooh.
You just gotta embrace the music, Mako.
I was really sad.
Yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
you did a decent chunk of damage. It's not looking too hot. But
What do you mean? I rolled a 1.
creatures are
They're
pretty
tiny.
small. Yeah. These seem to be some sort of juvenile version of the bigger ones. Sensei, you're up.
Yeah, from my view of the computer, can I tell that he hacked it? That the hack was
Yes.
successful.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will move. I'll move way out here where I can like get to everybody. Let's see, 80. That will move. Why didn't you move? Oops.
Oh, are you maybe on ruler?
Right button. Yeah, right button would help. And start communicating that Marrick has completed the hack. He will start his communication. Marrick, have you started communicating with your contacts?
Yeah, I'm just connecting with them now. It'll just be a couple secs. Why didn't you guys say you had somebody who had the fucking password?
You didn't ask.
It was password 123.
How did he try that?
Harris. I assume that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Sensei? Yeah.
Okay. So these little guys can still be.
Yes, there's two of them appear to be dying on the generator. One just viciously bit Rill.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that one with my
Okay.
little cold.
Rill's having an
gun.
encounter with a 2-foot tall.
Yeah.
These aren't even 2 feet tall. These are like maybe a foot tall. Like these are tiny.
And Rill is fucking squared up on that
Did
one
we
right
decide
now
that I could?
after
sorry.
a rocked her shit a minute ago.
We decided I could use my bone pistol. Like there was something with like the
Yeah,
qualifications.
it should have been. I think I fixed it.
Okay, so I can hit attack on here.
Yeah, I don't know why it was like you're proficient with small arms, so I don't know why it was saying you were proficient. So I changed that flag on
Okay.
Wow.
Boom.
yeah. I mean that'll hit. Roll your damage.
Where do I do that again?
You click the red damage button.
Oh, I see. I had to go back to my sheet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just normal. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. You shoot an icy blast at the creature, and it just freezes in place, and then its claws just kind of like fall off of it and shatter. Creature's dead.
Oh. Perfect.
Oh, you cartoon killed him. You gave him that Looney
In my
Tunes.
head, I'm thinking that was pretty damn cool, but I'm maintaining my icy demeanor.
Yes! Yes!
Rill,
Let's
it is
go.
your turn.
Real, she rarely does, but she is going to try to full attack and hit each one once.
Excellent.
As she just pissed at the one that just stabbed her, got obliterated like that. She just, as she's swinging, her heel shatters whatever chunk is remaining there of it. Or she just comes down and tries to swing in on the other two. Oh, I see. I have to do it twice. Okay.
Yeah. It's just for weapons that use.
The -4 hurts so bad.
You're gonna miss on both as you just thrust your light. It's a spear of light, right? Your sword.
It's like
Cool,
her
woman.
whole arm
Yeah.
becomes
Yeah.
like a yeah.
Well, you missed the creatures and just put a little dent into the generator. Not doing any damage, but you
Excellent.
missed. They are going to keep doing what they're doing, which is, and one of them is going to be successful. Okay, cool. So yeah, they're ignoring the fact that they're surrounded in the fallen and dead corpses of their friends, and they're just happy to keep trying to get some sort of meal out of this shithole. Turk, it's your turn.
Can't move. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it didn't like me. Oh, that's a bad move. That's fine. I got plenty more move. Here's this difficult terrain. I'll just clamber over this guy.
Yeah.
I'm moving. Yeah, you know what? No, that would block me with the rail. All right, from here, I'm gonna do a little tumble. Oh, I'm gonna do a little tumble.
Okay. Well, that will succeed on the bluff check. And that will hit.
As I tumble across, I jump over I dive over the body of the dead ghoul and somersault and turn in midair and fire. I'm fucking around. I know we got this. There's 2 little creeps in the corner. I'm fucking around for real.
Okay, roll your damage.
Yeah, I gotta add my 1d8.
You you
Fuck,
do
Mako, do you do damage, bro? Do you do fucking damage? Bow, bow, bow. From bunch
really-
of streamers, getting to the end of time.
So you leap up. Whoa, that's messed up.
Still ringing. It's only been, what, 12 seconds?
Yeah, it's still ringing. It's on its like 3rd ring at this point. Although Sensei talked to Marrick, so
You think he hung up?
Your phone stopped ringing. Yeah.
What the fuck, Marrick? This is why nobody likes you.
Do you want me to tell him that?
No. It was mean.
So you jump and leap over the body of the fallen creature, the Carapace, limply on the ground. You pull the trigger. You time it just right so that you just like you freeze the creature completely, and you kind of it's basically like stuck to the wall in place.
Yeah, I
Perfectly
blow
preserved.
off the cryo barrel.
Mako, it's your turn.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Well, there's still one. It's hard to see among all the bodies.
See that one?
But
It's tiny.
I'd say he can't see that between the. No, I can see as a player, but him as a character, I would say can't see that because I'm guessing the generator is kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of blocking.
Okay, I'll just be like, did you say there's none left out loud? Or. Because I have a perfect sight.
Guys.
Mako,
As he
there's still
starts
one
to-
on the generator.
As he starts to reload. Yeah?
Yeah, it's still gnawing on the
Alright.
generator.
I mean, move in. Moves in slowly. He's not even like that worried. Steps on a few bodies. Ah, there it is.
Almost pathetic. Little pipsqueak doesn't even seem to realize it's in life-threatening danger.
He was doing that. He was reloading his gun, though.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to make it depressing, Eris.
Yeah, dude.
I guess we could pick it up and put it somewhere else, but I don't know. It seems like it's a danger to us
Yeah.
and society and.
I think
15
Rill's a good cautionary
hit.
tale here. We don't want it to realize
that
anything.
hits as the creature sort of buggy
It doesn't
little eyes
belong in this
turn
universe.
and look at you.
Yeah, I know.
And you just level your rifle at its little face and pull the trigger.
Oh.
Mako, how
It's-
the fuck could you?
It's completely
You're a
gone.
His
monster.
cousin took a chunk
Yeah.
out of Rill.
And the body just
You're a
falls
monster.
to the ground.
I'm just giving Mako shit. God, chill.
And that is where we'll end combat.
My light field is missing for some reason.
Okay.
Excellent, thank you.
Well,
It just might be overpowered by Rills.
No, I can. It wasn't working. It is now though.
Okay.
As soon as you went and clicked it, it was working.
Okay.
at least that won't become a bigger problem.
Fuck! I need a break. I'm
Yeah,
my
that'll-
phone.
Yeah, jumping
Ah,
through
it's
that
just Merrick.
window took it out of me.
It's just Marrick giving me my
Yeah.
dumbass call. What? No, wait. I meant to install Marrick. Fuck. It's got me all turned around. I'm irritated. Aristo's really cool though. You were like something out of the Hollow vids.
Not bad.
Oh, I need a break. I'm sit down like an
Good
old
shots,
man.
everybody.
Got a corpse town.
Hey, Sensei. What's... I think we're good to go. You're on mute.
What does good to go mean?
Well, I managed to get through Circle System's firewall. Seems like they have an outpost not too far from your other side of the mountain. I was able to link through there, and I was able to get access to the data sphere. Got in touch with my contact, explained the situation. We're gonna get your caller codes. It's gonna take some time though. It needs to take some time. But got it set up. We're gonna be on a different secure channel. So when we get back to Thor Outpost Alpha, I should be able to, get the codes transferred to me no problem without alarming anyone.
You suggesting we go back to Alpha? That's where we're from, right? Outpost Alpha.
Yeah. Well,
You suggesting we have to go back there now, or we go back there now, or do we continue our mission?
well, I mean, I'll admit I kind of overheard what you guys were talking about with the that there's some sort of location of interest that you guys were planning on going to. I mean, I'd be cool with checking that out. We've got, I mean, gonna be a couple days until the ship shows up at Thor Outpost Alpha, so we probably have time to go out and do whatever you need before we head back there. Plus, I mean, it's gonna be a couple days before my contact gets your color codes, so I mean, yeah, I guess if we left right back for the outpost now, that'd be fine. Managed to, while I was like fucking around in there, I managed to get access to the security cameras for Circle's outpost. Shit is not going well there for that.
For the other outpost?
Yeah, you know how there was that other signal on the other side of the mountain?
Yes.
That looks like there's another outpost by Circle. Oh, this one's owned by Circle.
And the creatures are attacking them as well?
Oh yeah, they're fucked.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, then there's no value going there.
No, but you guys had mentioned some other place that you were looking at.
Yes. We'll go to the other place. Very well. Help us load this material.
Yeah. Let's fucking go. You're coming with us. Oh.
Yes, we have room for you. You can come
Okay.
help as well.
Back. You said the outpost was fucked. That's like, where are we going then? Because not a lot
And
fucking out here.
we could leave you behind. There may be other creatures though.
No, I'd rather get away from these bugs. Not great.
They reproduce very quickly as well.
I saw them like fucking. Have you found anyone else or no?
Only you.
I mean, did see them lay fucking eggs inside someone. That was not cool. Anyways, so he makes his way towards your vehicle that's not parked inside this facility. And when
Oh no, I asked them to come help load.
Oh, come help load. Okay. Yeah.
Perhaps
I can
perhaps
help
you
load.
can get that exoskeleton working
Oh.
and move that onto the ship. We'll process it.
Jeez,
For
so many
resources.
rats I'm gonna sit for a couple minutes. I'll be there.
I don't do manual labor. I mean, I got you your codes. Well, you will have your codes, so I'll see you inside. Mary just ignores that and goes inside. Gil
Have you
help you
communicated
load
that?
up. You know
Inside?
that the mech, you guys already picked that clean. Like Mako got some universal polymer based units out of it, but it's not. It would require a lot to fix it. The exoskeleton.
You said there were others in the generator room. You said there were other suits. It may have been a mistake. If not, no worries.
I don't recall saying that, and
That's okay.
Like I said that there, like I added a computer terminal in there, but yeah, there wasn't. There
Okay.
other than the
All right.
generator.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it takes a little bit of time, about a half hour to load up both crates, but you guys managed to get both crates of raw.
I mean, I tell Sensei to fucking hold his horses for a bit, and I sit for a little while. I took a couple
Enro
L's.
walks off.
Okay.
Eris will help while shooting dirty looks at Dirk sitting on his butt.
I sit for 10 minutes, and then I come help. Actually, every time, that's not true. I sit longer than 10 minutes. For every time Eris gives me a dirty look, I sit 1 minute longer.
You're never getting up.
Really, we're going to.
We play a little cat and mouse on that.
So while they're loading up the raw ore that you guys found with the spell gem dust, Rill, you've wandered off over to the what remains of the nest of these creatures.
Indeed, she's exterminating and turning everything to carbon in relation to these creatures.
Yeah, I mean,
Full sun-blasted extermination.
you guys already, came through in here and destroyed all the eggs, but you burn up what remains of the nest.
She wants no DNA to
Yeah.
exist after is her goal.
Yeah. You completely eradicate. Mako, what
And she
order
does
are
that
you-
with bodies throughout as well.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I
Mako
mean,
just finds a nice
not
spot
much
by himself.
left to the skeletal creatures that you guys fought. There's just sort of a pile of bones now. And even the bones seem to be quite, like, brittle, and if you pick one up, it kind of, like, bits of it start to, like, crumble and fall off.
Were their weapons destroyed? Whatever they were using?
You can, I mean, they have, in terms of weapons, you look at them, there's a hunting rifle and a knife on each of them, along with some rounds of long arm. Those are all, I believe, worse than what you currently have for weapons.
No, I'm not trying to collect for myself. I just figure it's stuff that we could
Yep.
theoretically maybe resell or something.
Hey, sorry guys, I'm about to step away for a couple minutes. I realized I didn't call my grandma for her birthday.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna do that before it's her bedtime.
Yeah.
About how many of those did we get?
So there's 3.
Dirk calls his grandma during his break.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a
Uh,
communicator.
Yeah. So there's about there's 6 of them. Six
Okay.
hunting rifles, six knives. Because
Okay.
some of them were from the bodies that were from earlier.
Yeah.
And some of them.
It's material, potentially resellable. Potentially material for something else.
Yep. Okay, Mako, were you doing anything? Because you put yourself up by the.
No, Mako was just like, I'm getting out here before they ask me to do any hard work.
Excellent. Okay. So you guys successfully.
I did all the killing.
Right.
You guys successfully managed to get all the ore loaded up onto the mobile research station, and your new little friend, as he steps out into the sun, hey, the weather's pretty nice out here. It's not too hot today, at least. And he's gonna step on board. You guys, I mean, there's not really anything left for you guys here to do.
I do want to medicine check the dude, kind of look him over pretty heavy, to confirm that he's not infested of any sort. And I do have to put that egg that I did take into the cryo chamber.
Yeah. Almost forgot about that. Yeah, so the egg thing, and that's simple enough to do. You just open up the cryo chamber. Well, it's a cryopod. You open up the cryopod. You put the egg in, and freeze her up. How long are you putting her on ice for?
Infinite until turned off.
Excellent. And then go ahead
And I put my own code in there.
You put your own. Oh, you put your own code in there to lock it.
Right.
Okay. Yep. Fair enough. So yeah. As he gets onto the mobile research station, you guide him towards the sort of like the medical bay area / research lab, and give me a medicine check roll to see how he's doing. You can also roll me wisdom as well to see how he's doing mentally.
Okay. He's fine.
A couple minor scratches and bruises, but other than that, he's pretty goddamn lucky. He made it out there pretty unscathed. With that wisdom check, his mind seems to he drifts a little bit in conversation, keeps changing topics, not seem to be focusing on any one thing, and he seems to be actively avoiding talking about what just sort of happened to him.
Okay.
But other than that, he seems like a pretty average looking dude. Not really anything special about it.
That's exactly what Sensei sees. Interesting. Another human.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I don't believe this one belongs to our group, though. He doesn't seem to have what it takes.
You're not picking up a destiny from him?
Nope. And it's not really destiny. Predictions
It's time.
are opportunities.
It's time travel. It was us all along, Sensei.
It was what? Say that again.
It was us all along, Sensei. That's what the twist at the end will be, that it was us all along.
Right. That's white. Whatever you put us on is full on white.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm full on black.
There we go.
There, I'll switch.
Yeah. If you guys
And switch back. There we go. That worked.
switch back and forth, and you should be good to go.
Canvas drawing failed for the tile slayer.
So to everyone, I'll repeat what Marrick said. The other location, I believe on the other side of the mountain,
Yeah.
is equally infested. I would say there's no value there.
We should cleanse it of the infestation.
That's an option. I'm actually more interested in the other location.
What location would that be?
Where we got some sort of how did we get that other location? It was based on
So
the
the
map,
other
the map.
Yeah.
The
So,
electromagnetic reading, right?
So
Same
the
as this one?
the other electromagnetic reading was the one that I just revealed that has Circle Systems logo on it. A circle, sphere of spheres. The other location that you guys got was when you went to find materials to repair geothermal from the damage that had been done by the Kefex. You found what appeared to be some sort of enlightened terminal or something. You activated it. You fought some robots, and you received a location from the terminal along with additional information decrypted on the entry in Sensei's data pad for the enlightened. As far as you're aware, it seems to be marked as some sort of. I believe it said that it was like a temple.
Yep. If you're willing, I'm more interested in that than an infested location.
And real, just as a reminder, the life cycle of these creatures that Ta has brought into this world is quite short, a matter of hours rather than perhaps like months. So it's like a couple days, and these things have already had a couple generations. So at this point, like, yes, you could go and try and eradicate them all, but it'd be like whack-a-mole at this point.
Right.
The planet should be written off. Perhaps we look for a way to exit once we remove these
Well,
collars.
if it's important to real, then I think we should stop. We should do it.
I mean, considering their life cycles, we might have a chance here at this next outpost, and we might even cleanse it, but they could be everywhere. I just didn't catch it early enough, so we'll have
I thought
to
you
try
wanted
the
to clean
next
up
time.
after Ta.
When
Right.
possible.
Perhaps there's a way to destroy the entire planetoid.
I don't think I'm keen on that one, Sensei. There'd be an awful lot of innocent lives to be setting.
Well, we could suggest that they leave first.
It's a little difficult if they can't get their collars off. And that sounds like a task in and of itself. So now you're suggesting we jailbreak everybody?
First things first, collars off.
That would put quite a large target on our backs from, I'm sure, larger groups than just a few prisoners escaping.
Yeah, this Cupid Corps, or whoever the fuck owns the prison. I don't know. All these corporations are the same.
Have useful services, but They're commodities.
Oh no, doesn't sit with me right. Especially you, real. I don't know. If it's a lost cause, then let's just move on.
Are you agreeable to go to the Enlightened Temple?
Sure, enlighten me. Let's go.
I'm not opposed. It could be related to what I'm looking for.
Gonna limp my way to the controls.
Yeah, so you guys pull on out of the station and start making your way north.
What's our estimated travel time?
Yeah. So, let me...
I'm pretty sure I got injured. Well,
Yeah. So,
I can't see the map, so I can't drive.
oh.
Do you switch? Go like to start, then back to Thora. It comes
I already
up.
did that. It told me it couldn't load the map. The tiles layer.
Hmm.
Canvas drawing failed for the tiles layer. Refresh.
So it'll take you if it, whoa. Mhm. If you go sort of the way that the token just danced around the map, it'll take about 4 days to get there.
Was I trick shotting it again?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see now.
Trick shot in the vehicle.
You said it'll take 4 days to get over there?
Yeah. You
Then
guys can
how
move
long to
about
get
three
back?
three squares.
I'm in a
day.
mood. Don't mind me. I'm just driving this fucker.
but then how long to get back? Because Marrick said a few days to get the codes.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't even had that conversation with you guys. I was told to go this way. I'm moving to the controls. I'm flying this fucker.
So in a day.
You mean you're hovering this fucker? This isn't a spaceship.
I'm hovering this motherfucker. I'm hovering this motherfucker all over the deserts.
Yeah. Why are you going this way?
Are you coming? Did you just come up to the fucking controls to bother me? Did you just leave the conversation with
Yeah.
everybody to come fucking bother me?
I don't even picture him being in that conversation.
What do you mean? Why am I going this way? It's the shortest way.
I don't know what you think. I know a
If
shortcut.
you guys push it, you can get back. You can go there in 4 days, and get back to Thor Outpost Alpha in another 7. Getting you to basically the outpost the night before the ship is supposed to show up.
Well then here, Mako. Goddamn. I just jump here. You get us there. I'm gonna go fucking take a nap. I need to drive this dumb shit anyway.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay.
We're never getting anywhere. We're doomed.
So glad we're gonna have 4 days of pouting.
What do you mean? Mako's a good pilot.
So you should be. I
None
think
of your
you should be
characters are
out
good
for
at survival,
token.
Tim.
I think anybody would be able to. Unless I'm lying.
Not if we get into a storm or something. Then he's gonna be fucked. Then he's gonna get us all killed. But I go take a nap. Are you guys still talking in there? I didn't mean to cut off your roleplay.
I believe Eris was just protesting the travel route.
I mean,
and
that's
timing.
typical.
I wasn't protesting the travel route. I was saying that Dirk was gonna pout for 4 days because Mako took the controls.
Oh,
Y'all didn't get out of here. Y'all didn't see that. Go to your roleplay. Go off your roleplay. I'm over here pouting. I'm doing my shit. Y'all can come find me later. I'll be here chilling in my cot, smoking a cigarette indoors. You can find me over here.
Since we're traveling for a period of time, I should be able to heal everybody up.
Yeah. So, excuse me. Yeah, you guys are all level 3, so you get 3 HP back for every long rest, and of course, every night you guys would get a long rest. All your stamina comes back
Yay!
after a long rest. And any spells slots that you've used come back after a long rest as well. If you click long rest on the character sheet, it should just automatically.
Oh, I
do
just
everything.
put
Yeah,
your
where is
stamina
that button?
back up.
It's
under the,
under
like,
your kinetic AC.
Yeah, it's on the first tab.
There we go. Boom. Reset everything.
It's okay if I just reset my stamina, right? Because that's what it was. The only
Yep.
thing that was affected. Like it's.
Yep.
I suppose you guys do find me pouting for 4 days.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I don't even have to find you to talk to you.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm sure people want to talk to me on this trip. Y'all are always trying to find me, say some shit in my ear.
So you guys get about there on the first.
Oh,
day.
who the fuck is this? Cause this fucking moog.
What are you referring to? Sorry.
Oh, Ta rolling a night's rest.
Oh.
I was making sure
okay.
both sheets
Yeah.
are restored.
Yeah.
I was like, look who shows his fucking face.
He does show up the next day, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Look who we
okay.
fucking have here.
Hello.
Did you
I
read it?
heard.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I read it.
Welcome
Sounds
back.
like you fought a lot of creatures. I'm glad you're all okay.
Yeah,
What
you
is
almost
this
got your
scene?
butt kicked by a tiny little guy.
I'm sorry, DM, could you set this scene for me?
Okay, so it's early in the morning. You guys have sort of like slept in the. We can all hop over there.
Yes, take me within.
You guys have all slept in the sort of sleeping quarters of the lab.
Oh, I think it's gonna let me see it this time though when I switch. No.
Nope. I got the black screen.
Yeah.
The black screen is real. Hold on. Wee, I gotta reload. I'll be back. I'm here though. Continue.
Well, I'm also getting a black screen. Yeah. So you guys,
Yay!
you all bedded down the night before, and in the morning, who is to wake up with you amongst you? But
Y'all were chilling. Where's the bunks? Over this way? That's good.
We still have a black.
Is there more
screen?
bunks in this? Or are they like bunk beds? I'm as far away from Marrick as possible, so this is my bed.
Do I still have a black screen?
No.
Okay.
I don't know why.
But you should only be able to see a little bit.
I will reload again.
Oh, I have a black screen now. Oh, you sent me to Thoro, that's why.
Yeah.
But I was able to see it. Now I can't.
Okay. Something must have got messed up. We'll reload. Anyways, so Dirk, are you usually one of the first people to sort of wake up in the morning?
Yeah, I am an early riser. I do my meditation. I go find a quiet corner.
Yeah. So I imagine as you get up to go for meditation, you
Oh, fuck you.
realize-
I can't be angry and fucking zen.
you Nope. You realize that Rill is no longer with the group. It is Ta
Yeah, I'll chill over here.
sleeping
That's
in
the
her
wrong
bed.
token. Who the hell?
I need
Yeah.
You're just letting yourself out. Run, you
I don't
fool.
know. I don't know where the actual like engine room is because that's where they sleep. This one? Yeah.
The engine room's over here.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Take me away to it.
Yeah, so I'm
I
coming
have
out.
no. Taz token has no vision. Oh, never
I'm
mind.
coming back from. Oh, there he goes. I'm coming back from my meditation. It looks like Sensei's passing by me.
Yeah. Does Ta still have vision?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent.
so like I have to pass through this engine room to get over to my bunks. And you're sitting right fucking there.
Yep.
Morning, Ta.
Morning, Dirk. Are you okay? Oh, okay. Bye.
Better than a sharp stick in the ass. Eris.
Hello.
Mako, what are you doing? You're not on the controls!
I am. What do you mean?
You're in the wrong spot. That ain't it.
Yeah. Control room is
I thought that was the
It's
control
further
room.
south.
is where there's like a bunch of
There's fucking controls in the control
control.
room. You're,
Okay, I can't-
you're standing there looking out the window. I am in the control room.
I can't move my token because it's like spamming me with a notification that I don't have permission to update things. So
Well, that's fine.
if I have to
I
move,
hate you using your
you might
token.
have to move me. I can't get at my thing.
Okay.
I close the door. Do you need something?
Okay.
Well, I heard what happened yesterday.
I mean, imagine you heard one person's moral interpretation of what happened yesterday.
I suppose so. What's yours?
I don't fucking know. Jeez, it's not that much different. Just listen to your girlfriend. Let me chill.
She's my
Fuck.
Technically, she would be like what you might consider a wife. Oh, lifelong and eternal.
Yeah, it doesn't get much more lifelong and internal than what you guys have. That's for sure.
Well, we're broken, so.
I mean, I think that's a weird way of looking at it, but
It's none of our other people are like this.
so
Well, we're supposed to be one, not two.
not supposed to be anything. Who the fuck told you what you're supposed to
Eventually.
be? I don't get this shit. Who told you who you were supposed to be?
It's not a belief. It's like you're supposed to have 6 arms because of what you are.
Okay, but what
You
if I
have
had 5
eyes
arms?
because of what you are.
What if
And
I
then
had one
something
eye?
would be wrong because your race doesn't have that as a whole.
That's fucking whack, man. How would I live? You're telling me I should live my whole life missing one arm, and I should tell myself that I'm broken.
But
I don't
you
know.
would be.
If I was born with 5 arms, I would learn how to live as a man with 5 arms. Like that's who I was always supposed to be. I don't get this broken shit. Like you would real say that shit all the time, and I don't understand it. Like who
Mm.
decided the way you were supposed to be? You guys are this way, so you're not supposed to be any. What other fucking way could you be?
Well, if
You
it
live
had
in so
worked,
many fucking ifs and whens.
we can't
Now I gotta
we
need a
can't
fucking cigarette.
we can't procreate our race until we become one. So it is like you being unable to have children, but worse. I can't even see the person that's supposed to happen with.
No fucking worries there, mate. I have no intention of having little Dirks.
I
That
bet
would
they jump
be the
around like
world's
you do.
worst injustice I could perpetrate.
He just stands there awkwardly.
I don't know, man. I think you can bullshit and complain about how you guys are broken, but you are what you are, and it's not going to change. So,
Unless we change it.
guess. I don't know that I really want to hang out with Tyrell, but hey, you do you.
He looks lost in thought. Just sort of enjoy your cigarette.
Well, Eris was there fucking snooping the whole time. Damn.
Todd just walks up next to her. Just stands there, puts his hand on the rail.
Oh, so was Sensei. All right.
No privacy in these tight quarters.
It's like a fucking episode of a sitcom around here.
Well, you guys eventually get your stuff organized. You continue on your way.
But as a daily activity, I will be trying to see what I can do about refining or whatever I might need to do to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of role that is or what you need or how that works, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so I need a engineering check.
I'm running out of cigarettes and I'm concerned.
Did you say something?
I need an
I think I wouldn't say anything, but I'd start to get more and more irritable. And you don't see me smoking cigarettes. And like when I get angry, I just start like getting really weird instead of smoking a cigarette.
All right, give me a second. I'll play that out. What do you want to roll in engineering?
I knew you wanted it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Engineering.
This is a craft, right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're making progress. There is about, like I said last time, there's about a ton of raw material to go through. And you can get through, like, a couple kilograms as you're dedicating time to do this. That's a couple kilograms for 4 hours, so I'll just say that that's for your day. That that skill check is just for the entire day.
However you want.
And throughout the day, we'll say that you get about 10 kilograms of stuff done. So I think in a ton there's about 1,000 kilograms. So you're making progress, but there's a lot to go through.
Okay, so 10 grams of spelled just gem dust.
Yeah, you could write that down for now. I'll have to double check because I remember.
Yeah, whatever. You know I'm doing it, so
Yeah.
whatever calculation you come up with.
Yeah.
All right. Dirk, your attitude seems to be off lately.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. What's wrong with you?
Just want to smoke a fucking cigarette in peace.
Why don't you?
I can't. I'm running out of cigarettes.
Why don't you make some?
Measuring them out. What? I don't have tobacco.
Do I know whether I could synthesize that with other materials?
So you know on board that there's on board of your mobile research station there's a molecular transmuter that could manufacture cigarettes. They wouldn't taste that great. You can give it a shot to see if you could make something better.
That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah. Be a little bit interesting and a little bit difficult to do though, because you don't have a lot of like organic matter.
Sensei's about to
play.
become my personal cigarette roller.
Well, that's
I
what
got-
that's what the barrels that were being used was to produce. Kept when they were being captured, that's what they were used for,
Yeah.
right? Is to produce elements. So, yeah, I would gather material wherever.
Yeah.
But you're right, I don't have a whole lot. So,
Yeah.
whatever you think. Whatever you
I
think.
mean, yeah. So I mean, we can just reuse that like 19 skill. Like it's pretty tough for you to fail engineering check right now. Yeah. I mean, you managed to create say 10 packs of cigarettes. The flavor
Oh,
is interesting. It's like an
does it remind me a little too much of Sensei?
no.
No.
It's sort of this like
Yeah, I wouldn't have
travel
smoked
and
them.
it's this like weird like earthy.
No, what? Popcorn.
weirdly chafing my lips.
No, they have a popcorn aftertaste because
Yeah.
that's one of the bio things that you gave me at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's got
You fucking
like
stuff. You fucking stuff my
this sort of
my
earthy.
carcinogens are popcorn based.
It's sort of earthy, like smoky flavor, even for a cigarette, smoky flavor.
That's
that
pretty.
Has
I don't know. This
weird
is pretty good.
popcorn aftertaste. It's
That sounds
interesting.
I take that first puff and I'm like, oh, well,
Got a lot of layers for a cigarette.
It's something. Thank you, Sensei. It's got a. I search around for a delicate word. It's got a unique bouquet.
Perhaps if you let me or give me additional carbon-based materials, I might be able to come up with other types. You'd have to let me. You'd have to have me
So
try
basically,
new
just
things.
start shoving plant matter into you.
Well, I suppose I use that as the basis to produce what needs to be produced.
Done and done. I got you, Sensei. You're a lifesaver. You're a real friend.
Well, don't want you to feel bad and be cranky.
Oh, like I'm not gonna be cranky anyway.
Well, that's true, but every little bit helps.
Fair enough.
Maybe it'll be nice to Mako someday.
Maybe Mako will say something culturally appropriate one day.
That's a greater challenge.
Okay.
You you heard my conversation with Todd the other day?
No.
I figured you heard all my calls.
Only if we start a conversation and you continue it.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, no matter then.
I may practice how to learn how to eavesdrop a little bit more, but I haven't really been done it much with our group.
You should practice that, but on everybody except me.
Well, it's easier for those who communicate using their minds than their voices. Voices require proximity. Thoughts, when used between two creatures, just need to basically be in the area without something blocking.
So, I mean, you could eavesdrop on Eris or Tyrell at like any distance.
Well, I haven't really practiced that yet, but I do. It is something that I want to explore. The Dreamer could do that quite well for pretty much anywhere.
Talk about this Dreamer a lot.
Yes, he was the dominant Dreamer.
So there are other Dreamers? Are you one of those?
I was born from a Dreamer. I may be someday.
So it's like a role or a task.
Your creatures come in multiple colors, do they not?
Yeah, sure.
And they perform different duties?
By colors? No, we Skittermanders generally do whatever the hell they want.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure I can relate it exactly to you then. The dreamers are from a different location than most Barathu. Most Barathus stay away from the dreamers.
Yeah, what's wrong with
But
the dreamers?
nothing. Guess they frighten people. Frighten others.
Were they too powerful or something?
Um, I think it would be more said that they know more than what people would like them to know.
It's usually any amount of knowledge, I find. Most people don't like you to know anything about them.
I can understand that. But no, I'm new. I was born in captivity. Or I was produced in captivity. And then stayed with the dreamer until was it an escape? I can't remember. Until I found myself here.
Yeah. So you were sort of like there was a sting, and you were put on ice by
Right.
police.
Yes, the facility that we were being kept at was attacked. I was separated from the dreamer. And then I woke up here.
You didn't even know they just brought you here?
Apparently.
Well,
Separation is quite difficult to comprehend. But
sounds like neither of us performed any crime to get here.
Oh, I most certainly didn't. The dreamer was captured. But the dreamer gave me some information and a means to gather more as we collect. That's why this enlightened thing is so critical. They're like breadcrumbs to a potential outcome.
So wait, I don't understand it. Who put him there?
Those who came way before us.
But what did they put him there for? I mean, you seem to think that these signs are leading us somewhere.
To knowledge.
About
Perhaps
about what?
power. Information. It's the unknown. It's the quest.
Can't really wrap my head around that, but you know, the goals have always had pretty concrete objectives for me.
Sorry.
I've always been the kind of person who decided what they want and did what they had to do to get it.
Well, that's not much different. Except now you're part of something greater. Embrace it.
Maybe it's greater. I suppose we'll see.
Well, more than yourself.
Well, yeah, that's well. I don't know. I don't know that there needs to be any self in it.
Agreed.
As I see it, as I see it, well, I don't know. I see myself as a commodity for you guys. Not that you guys see me that way. It's hard to explain.
Well, you pretty much lead the group.
Literally wish anybody else would do that.
No,
I'm
do you
not
want to do it?
one for responsibility. I don't know. I've made a lot of bad choices in my life, and I don't see any reason why I would willingly make choices for others. when I can't make them for myself.
Your understanding of yourself is something that, well, I for one don't have. But perhaps you could provide that for others as well. That understanding of yourself could lead to a better understanding for each of us to understand all of us. He's
Hell of a
speaking.
thing.
He's speaking in circles a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. It's Derek is sitting there like eyes fucking far out, like tripping, listening to you talk some esoteric, like perspective shit. He's here for it. He's just vibing.
You guys have been talking for a little while, so Mako, I have a question for you. Are you up, and have you taken the initiative to just start driving?
He kind of just did what he said. He
Mako.
kind of just said what he said yesterday, just to fuck with.
Mako?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was just a vibe you feel from across the ship.
Yeah, not a com.
Oh. He kind of just did that to fuck with Dirk yesterday. So right now he's up, but he's fixing his robot. That's more important to him.
Roll me an engineering check.
Would love to. Make a White Fang. Features spellbook. I forget where it is. It's an attribute.
So I believe it was just the sensors that were glitching.
Engineering. Roll.
Okay. So it only takes you a couple of hours, and you it takes just 33 UPBs to repair the sensors fully. You also spend a little bit of time working on repairing the droid itself, and you can restore 10% of its HP points, of its maximum HP points. If you're not driving today, you can keep working on it, and you'll probably get. Or what did I say? I think I said it specifically once a day. Yeah, once a day. So it gets basically 10% back of its health a day. So it takes a while to repair, but probably by the time you get back to the outpost, it'll be at full health. Yeah. So eventually you guys head out and get underway. Early in the morning, as you guys are sort of coming out to sort of this flatter area and coming around, you can sort of finally see around the mountain that's was in front of you and is now more to behind you and to the right. You can see a thick curl of black smoke fairly far off in the distance, pretty much right where you guys saw the previous electromagnetic interference point. So you assume that whatever's happening over there is probably bad news bears. You guys proceed forward because unless you guys, I think you already discussed it that you're gonna go around because you just don't have time. at the midday point, you guys start ahead of you. Actually, there is a smaller curl of black smoke. It's a little bit thinner, and as you guys get closer and closer, you guys see in front of you that it looks like there's almost like this sort of swarm of electrovores in front of you, and they seem to be feeding on something.
I'm not
can I
by the
get-
windows, so
Yeah, can I get people to roll me perception?
I'll pass.
Can't get my sheet because I can't click on my icon.
If you click on the 3 people in the top right, and then go to science and security and double click on your.
Perception?
Yep. Okay, is Tom making a perception check, or you don't have to?
No, not this.
Okay.
He's more preoccupied right now.
Okay. So Mako and Eris, you guys notice peering out of the glass window of sort of like the science lab area that it looks like these the electrovores are they appear to be feeding on remnants of hover bikes. There also looks like they're in amongst the creatures. There appear to be several sort of dead bodies, bits of uniform torn here and there, colors that you guys recognize of overalls in dark blue. There's also off to the left, like sort of off to the left and the side, there are a couple of electrovores. They appear to be standing on some sort of weird monolith, and there seems to be like a set of them, but they only seem to be really attracted to one of the monoliths. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Are we stopping here, or we keep on going?
A bunch of dead bodies doesn't look very encouraging. I'm sure there's not much left of those bikes. I'm interested in what they're...
Yeah, I don't really feel like dying. I'm not in the mood of dying today.
Would what...
You have a question? The answers.
I know. Like, would the map have given us any idea of what the monolith that they're looking at is?
The monoliths are not on the map. They have not been on your radar.
And the electrovores are around those?
There are
the
a
other
couple
creatures?
electrovores around
The bike.
one of the monoliths. There's
okay.
multiple monoliths.
Yeah.
The majority of this mass of it looks like a flock of electrovores are mainly occupied with the what remains of the hover bikes and siphoning the electricity out of them.
What's around the monolith? Just
Uh,
that one electrovore? Or...
well, there's like 5 or 6 of them around the monolith, and they're attached and they look like they're feeding
I'm
off
just
of
not sure.
One of the monoliths.
I'm just confused as to why electrovores, which, as far as we can tell, feed off of energy, or look to like they're vampire bats stuck in a stone statue. Very confused. Might be worth checking out.
You think we should tell others?
Yeah.
I mean,
Think
we're heading
Dirk
right
sees this?
towards the
Yes.
giant flock, so somebody should probably tell Dirk.
Is Dirk the one driving?
Oh,
I
Dirk
would
is.
yeah.
I think Dirk's driving.
No, I'm fucking not.
You guys just have it on
I said I'm not
autopilot.
driving.
Okay.
Nobody's driving.
Can we take it off autopilot and summon?
No, we would have got somebody driving.
Yeah,
Okay.
somebody's driving.
Would we? It does autopilot.
Merrick's driving. If
Mako
nobody
was
fucking-
supposed to be driving. Mako was supposed to be driving, and he didn't tell fucking anybody he was done.
Okay, I can't
He didn't
see.
tell
I'd rather
me.
have
I can't see how
And
close
I-
I am to everybody
If
else.
anyone
Am I
saw
close
him
enough to
standing
talk to
around, I
Sensei
bet everyone would
telepathically?
assume I'm still doing it.
Okay, Sensei, I'm gonna reach out with my mind and say there's something you guys need to see up here.
As long as the doors are open, you probably would have gotten to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't see the
We're just
tokens.
gonna say that,
So
yeah.
I'm assuming.
To avoid
James said I
flipping
could do
between
it.
maps all the time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm heading that way.
Anybody ever heard of anything electrical being hidden in a monolith or a statue? Freaking weird crap going on with these animals.
To download for everyone.
No. I just have a
Yeah,
bazillion banners that say I'm not allowed to touch shit and a black screen.
I also have a black screen.
I do have a lit up screen, but it's only like I see a door thing and
I'm trying to.
another door
like,
thing.
I'm just gonna pull us back to.
Well, then now I don't have this map.
There we go. I switched back and forth, and I'm back on the
I
big
can't
map.
go to
You
any
have
That
to
of
go to
didn't
MRS.
work for me. I'm pulling. I'm done.
Go to any
That
of
works
those?
too.
Am I supposed to be on Thora right now?
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna be blind for
Okay,
now,
turn.
so I'm assuming
Yeah.
unless
We'll role play it.
unless I'm told
Make
I
my way
can't
up there.
talk to you, I'm
Yes.
just gonna try and talk to you. So
Well, you'll know right away because it's
Well,
in your
that's
instant response.
Am I also
yeah.
getting a? Am I also catching a mind blast?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
when you head out your door, Eris, Taz is sort of in the hallway, nearish. Oh, hello.
Okay. Hello. So anybody got any ideas why an electric sucking lizard would be attached to a stone statue out there? Because there's about 6 of them. Clinging like mosquitoes.
Must have electric.
We're heading towards them pretty fast.
Yeah.
Someone should make out a slow.
Oh god.
Wait, if you're here
Look, I look over at fucking Mako.
What would I need
and
to
you're
do
there,
in order
Mako-
to stop the ship?
Somebody just
Mako's-
has to go and
Mako's like fixing his.
I'd like to stop the ship.
Ah,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
You guys stop.
I'm gonna
Mako's
take
fixing
over.
his robot
I'm
right
gonna be
now.
the parent here and stop the freaking
gonna-
ship.
You're still a good. You're still a good distance from this sort of.
Cannot
giant block.
fucking. I cannot with you right now, Mako.
You're still quite a
Yeah.
distance from the flock of the electrosaurs. They haven't seemed to take in any notice.
Well,
of you
that's
guys
good.
yet.
It means we're driving
I
a
need
giant
fix-
freaking electric vehicle.
It's got autopilot for a reason. I'm fixing my robot.
Yeah, you're about to autopilot us right off the goddamn cliff, Mako.
Your robot's gonna be a quick snack for a bunch of electrovores if we drive right into them. Can you pay attention? God, look outside the window.
I thought we knew. Who do you think was driving?
You know what? Next time, don't ask for any responsibilities.
All right.
I'll drive the
am I
ship.
assuming that you guys
God,
are
no.
I didn't.
just going to? Are we just flying by this ridiculous scene?
I don't know. What's
Do
the
we-
fucking point of going out there? Now you got me all worked up.
Do
Now
we
you
have
got
any
me
What are the-
started.
There may not be
What
a
are
point,
the
but
origins of the monolith?
The sand below it.
Are
Don't know
you
that we're
asking
close
me
enough
what
to
the
tell.
origins of the monolith are?
No, I'm just
No,
asking the group in
it's
general.
I was
The
gonna say
ground.
you have
It
no
seems like it
fucking
comes out of the
clue.
ground.
would there be would we have any knowledge of what they would have been used for, or any sort of background knowledge that would be helpful?
You would have to get closer to see.
Yeah, how far away are we currently?
So you guys are about
As we all peer out this
140
window.
140 feet away from the flock, and then it's another like 60 feet to the monoliths.
I'm
Sort
not-
There's how many
past
of them?
I'm not saying that we need to get out of it.
Electrovores
Mm-hmm.
in the flock. There, it looks like
Mhm.
there's like 30 in the flock, and
Okay,
on the monoliths,
no,
there's about
and-
60.
we don't have to get out, and it's
Well-
time to go.
I never said
I
we
belie-
have to get
I
out.
believe
I'm just
you're not looking.
curious
There's-
as to why all of these creatures that are not historically attracted to stone are suddenly freaking out.
It's got electricity.
How?
For those,
Dirk?
for those who
Stone
are
doesn't generate
listening,
electricity.
Ancient technology. All right.
there's two locations we're referring to. One is where all the 30 is. The other one is where the monolith is.
Yeah,
I would suggest we stay away from the 30.
yeah.
I don't believe that we would want to deal with that one.
No,
If
we don't
Eris
want
has
our
got,
ship close
if
enough
you
to
got
them.
questions about the
Well,
monolith, then
what are they
let's drive
doing?
close to the monolith.
What are they doing that they're like flocking around it, but not around the monolith?
It looks like they're trying to feed
So
off
the
of
main
it.
flock of about 30, it looks like there's some remains of bodies and hover
Hover
bikes.
bodies. Ah,
And they
I was
are
gonna say they were
feeding-
robots. That was my 5,000
They're
IQ play.
feeding on the what remains of the hover bikes, siphoning off the energy from those bikes.
Hover bikes, the same model.
Give me
Oh, you
what is
fool.
it? A
Oh, you
culture or
fool.
engineering
Culture check? You've fallen for my trap. Oh, I gotta pull up my character sheet again because I had to reload. It pulls on my pop out every time. I get a +5.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just put it in. I forgot I could just put it in my situationals. Ah.
I just had a bad feeling.
Even from this distance, you can tell that they look like they're the base Circle Systems model. Circle Systems advertises them as having better handling and slightly better acceleration and top speed compared to the Cubic Corp base model, but you know that they're manufactured in the same goddamn plant.
Oh,
They
brand
just stick a
bullshit.
different sticker on them.
Well, legally they have to change at least 4 things about the bike.
Yeah, and those 4 things are all decals.
Are you gonna argue about
That-
fictional patent laws right now?
No, it's not an argument. I was enriching my world.
Like, can I just point out we're on a planet that doesn't exist?
I don't care. I care. I look at them. Oh,
But it's right
I
there,
kind of,
Eris.
I
Can't
kind
you
of
see
look
it?
over.
Oh,
The
sorry,
thing on
it's
the
not
Hyper
just the
bikes.
decals, it's also the paint color. The Circle Systems is off-white, whereas the Cubic Corp does pure white.
You're indulging this, are you? Alright.
I get indulged. Okay, I get indulged when I ask.
Oh, we have a raid!
I'm a
Welcome!
Welcome.
good role player. I get indulged. I'll say.
So,
Well, it looks like they're feeding on the hover bikes over there, but they don't look like they're made by Cubic Core.
I guess electricity
Circle.
is electricity. Like,
Yeah.
I get why they're
But what
attracted to the
about
bikes.
the-
I want to know what these unmarked things that aren't on the map that are attracting all of these creatures are.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
dir-
is it attracting?
Agreed.
Are any of them attracted to the monolith? You said they are.
Yeah,
sucking
so
on
there's
it?
about 6 of them that are on one of the monoliths.
oh, 6.
Oh. So there's a monolith that is unoccupied.
There are a bunch.
So can we get
let me
close?
look at the...
Can we get close enough to one of them? Like,
There
how
are-
close? How close together are they?
There are
Hey.
7.
Hey, Mako, drive us around.
How close are they together, though? Like, if we got close
So
to
the
the
monoliths-
edge monolith, is it
The
probable
monoliths are about
Electivores
60
or
feet away from this flock of Electivores sitting on
the one monolith?
no, sitting on the bikes.
Yes.
So there's the hover bikes.
No, how
And
close
then
together are the
adjacent to that is the
seven
monolith.
monoliths? Are they in like a tight cluster where, like, if we
They're
got
in a
close
line.
enough to see
there's,
any of
there's
them?
4 in a line and 4 in a line.
Okay. do we think? Like, what would you need? I want to know
So-
if we can get close enough to one
You can.
without attracting
You
all of
guys
them.
can certainly circle around the flock and sort of approach from an angle and go, try to keep your distance away from the flock. But you are still going to have to be within about 60 feet of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
main
we
flock.
probably shouldn't take the Medi vehicle.
No. It's
Does the ship
electric
have
beam.
guns?
Yes,
It
it has
does.
guns.
It does. I don't think it
Why
has.
don't we shoot them?
There's quite a few of them.
But aren't they big guns?
I mean, hold on. I'm investigating these guns.
They must
We-
be bigger
we-
than
we-
what we carry.
We've done that before, but I don't remember what it was.
Let's see here. I'm looking at these guns. I see.
So there's a railgun and a chain cannon.
Yeah, I see those. It won't let me. It won't let me see the numbers on them. Won't let me click on the dice either.
Okay, let me just see what permissions you have on
It says this is still under construction.
the.
It
Oh
may just
yeah,
not work.
so like they don't have that like working 100%.
Oh, no, it does. I see
yeah,
damage there now.
Damage. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think I manually put in that damage for that. But I mean, like one of them is a swiveling cannon on sort of the back of the vehicle, and then the front there's like hard points mounted. So if you deployed both the chain cannon, which is the turret, and the rail guns, which are hardpoint mounted, I mean, you could probably fucking obliterate a bunch of the electrovores.
Mako, could you shoot precisely enough to not damage the structure?
Yes, they're like it's 60 feet away.
I can shoot it.
You're talking about the 60 that are on the bikes.
No, I mean,
The 6
if
that are
there's
on
those, there's all the bikes over there, but they're over there. There's the 6 or so here, but they're on the things. So if Mako can shoot them without damaging things,
I
You
don't
get a
trust that
closer
Mako
look
can
at
shoot
them.
them without damaging the things.
So, yeah. I mean, you guys are going to get close enough to this lock that if you
Yeah,
want to
plus-
inspect the monolith, they're probably going to get.
Yeah.
noticed
Yeah.
at the very
If
least.
if
Yeah,
we
plus-
if we desire to do this, we should attack first and then prepare to go all out.
I don't think this is worthwhile. The damage we could sustain to the ship is too much.
perhaps we go on foot then and be quiet.
I agree.
They're
But
drawn
yeah,
to electricity.
at that point, hopefully they would ignore us and we can just go look.
Though I suppose I am a form of electricity. I might be a problem,
Well, then stay here, Lightning Boy.
but I know about these things. Not these specifically, but these kinds of things.
As long as there's a greater pull or a greater attraction in that monolith, you should be okay. If it seems we're gonna get swarmed, back off. We just go in slow.
Now we're playing with magnets.
It's okay. I can hide myself somewhat. He has his heavy armor on already, but he like. Is this a sort of hard suit that has like an optional helmet?
Yes, everybody's armor has sort of like a retractable sort of helmet and visor, that you can sort of just like touch your neck and it'll whoosh, get drawn.
He does
back.
that, and then like the faceplate you'd see out of he like makes dark and tinted so that his light doesn't come out.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All
I'm
armors
ready.
are appropriate for use in space. So.
Okay. Well, suppose we're all about as ready as we'll ever be.
So how close are you guys getting with the vehicle?
Honestly, I would
let's-
prefer if we just left it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it's only one turn of movement back to the ship for me.
Should we leave one person here so that if they start heading toward the ship, it can?
Oh, we left Marrick and what's his fuck.
Put them on the
You want
turret.
them to
Which I
drive the
call
ship?
that.
If you give me, as long as you grant me access, I can sit in
No.
the turret.
Can we grant access to the turret only?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What
Yeah,
if
that's fine.
Ta in his mind, just to be clear, what if they betray us? They're prisoners too, with their own agendas.
All those guys are cannon. You can't drive the ship.
Yes, but if we're all in front of the ship,
Yeah, but think, what does he do at that point? He's stuck out here in the middle of nowhere with a ship he can't drive.
Real said he helped hack the computer yesterday.
What if we give
Real
the
sad.
What if we
Back to
give the
ship.
Weasley one?
real overstated what he did yesterday.
Nevertheless, him and Merrick
right?
He's
telepathic,
Yes.
Oh,
telepathic,
no.
telepathy.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he said in his
Yeah,
head.
he said it. He said it.
Yeah, but out loud I say, boy, do Sherlock pasta. That's it. Nobody responds to me.
Why are you talking about pasta?
Shut up. Because I'm talking. Anyway.
Are we cooking pasta now?
I'll put precautions
Stop.
in place. If they betray us, their future will not be. It will not work.
I mean, I don't think their future would work anyway. The six of us.
Anybody's
the
future
five-
could work.
The five of us versus the two of them, canon or not. I don't think those odds look very good.
Odds are subjective.
I don't think so.
So what's the plan? Leaving Merrick on the gun?
Yeah.
Turret? Okay.
Yeah, but we tell him not to touch anything.
Okay. I'll go on the turret. Gil, you know how to push a button, right? The hard point's on the front. If I tell you, just push that fucking button there. Okay? We'll keep an eye out for you guys. You guys, disembark.
Okay.
So, before
So I
we...
took a slight detour and then catch up.
Okay. You take a slight detour and then catch up. Okay. You going to tell me what detour is for, or is that special surprise for later?
I sent you a message.
Oh, okay.
In the if it worked, if
yeah.
the whisper worked.
Yep, no problem. Just didn't see the message. Okay, so so you guys, get out of the mobile research station and you start making your way, I assume, in a wide circle towards the monoliths, because this flock is still sort of like in between you guys. I'm gonna need people to roll stealth checks.
Yay. Check, my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have a decent stealth.
Oh,
check.
Sensei,
What
no!
have we done? What have we done?
I'm behind. I was gonna do something else anyway, but I'm taking my time. Because I was gonna come behind them
Okay, only Mako and I should have gone, clearly.
and
What the hell? I got a +9.
be ready to pop my
Okay,
cloud up if I
yeah.
need to.
Okay.
I was just really upset about that whole thing where
So-
Mako wouldn't wouldn't take the hint that I was just talking about pasta as a ruse.
Mako and Eris, you guys are, you're keeping an eye on the flock. You're making sure that you maintain that distance, like an appropriate distance away from the flock. Unfortunately, your allies seem to be meandering and wandering closer to the flock, and also they're chatting amongst themselves and quite loudly at that point. To which some of the Electivores, sort of at the edge of the flock, sort of like pull their head up from what they were eating, turn and just look at you, and turn their head a little bit, and then that's when they turn their heads a little bit more and see the mobile research station behind you.
No, my baby.
And there's the first squawk and squeal, and they start taking to the air, and they start charging the mobile research station. You guys hear very loud gunfire as the turrets on the turret and the mounted hardpoints immediately start just blasting at the Electivores. About 15 to 20 of the 30 just immediately get obliterated and shredded.
Oh.
The remaining 10 freak the fuck out, start squawking loudly, and go to turn and start flying away. Several of the actually most of the all but one of the Electivores on the monolith have also flown off into the horizon.
Well, those cannons do a fuckload more than we thought.
Do you, in panic?
As I just stand there and light a cigarette, just... Yeah, I just gotta stop, light a cigarette, turn around, look at it. Well, let's go look at these monoliths, I guess.
I smell popcorn.
You guys have been popping popcorn, you two. Could you have been any louder? Jesus Christ.
I know.
I was just wondering.
The one time we don't talk in our
Okay, Mr. When are we making pasta? Let's not fucking start.
You're just lucky that Marrick turned them into Electivore confetti. God.
We're not lucky. Fuck Marrick. We're lucky we got some goddamn cannons on that thing. We never knew the potential. We could have set that whole fight up last time. Just open those bay doors and just...
Oh, man.
I've seen the potential everywhere. I'm white screened. I gotta reload.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything in
yeah, so with the flock dealt with, you guys make your way towards the monoliths. There's still that one Electivore kind of perched on top of the monolith where they all were standing on. And he's just doesn't seem actually roll. What should the roll be?
You okay? Oh. Okay. Oh. Hang on.
Life sciences. Roll me in life sciences.
Did you send it already? Oh, okay. It hasn't come out yet.
I can't really. We don't have life sciences.
Anybody else wish to roll life sciences? Nope. Okay.
No. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't seem it seems more curious about the group of you rather than aggressive.
Are we close enough to see the monolith yet?
Yeah, you guys.
Okay.
You guys are on the. I'm assuming.
They don't have mines either.
No, you reach out. Sensei does not sense anything.
Wow.
The electric.
Mindless.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're close enough, what do you need in order to see what we know about this?
I mean, are you going to? So you need to be pretty much like adjacent or close to adjacent to the monolith. So
yeah, that's what I asked, if we were close enough to like see it yet, and like figure anything out. So we're not close enough.
No, but so do you want to walk up to the monolith?
Yes.
It does still have an electrovore standing perched on
I'm
top
not
of
electric.
it. Okay.
I flew these things. These are my buddies. Essentially. Let's.
Ta, as you and Eris approach the monolith, the electrovore kind of coos a little bit and turns its head sideways at the both of you. Ooh. I can't do that.
Oh, I believed in you. I'm just gonna stand over here and kind of look at the monolith up and down and smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, and then
Ta's just ignoring that it exists.
Don't make eye contact, Sparky.
And then I need a mysticism check. You guys are going to inspect.
I'm trying. Huh? I see it. It's just there we go.
Sensei, how are you inspecting the monolith? Oh, sorry, I have you on mute. Let me just. Okay.
Oh, I got the detect magic up, and detecting it and
You
looking
are
it over.
magic.
Mysticism.
Yep.
And I'll report that. Magical.
Yep.
Ta, you may be able to identify this as well. And then I'll inspect it from mysticism, etc. Whatever.
Yep. But like physically, are you like getting up, touching it, going close to it and stuff, or?
Yeah. I'll get close to it.
Okay. Yeah.
I try to identify it first, of course. So.
Yeah.
What the magical.
Yeah. So this appears to be some sort of conduit. It looks like, from what you can see, because the other ones, it actually is giving off this little bit of sort of flickering light, almost like an electrical light, but not quite. You can tell even from the distance, though, that like the other monoliths are not currently operational because they don't have any light. Even your detect magic, you're not seeing them sort of like pop up in your vision and be a little bit more vivid for you. As you go up and get closer to the monolith, Sensei, you have this weird feeling. It's almost like a very faint memory of pain. You're not sure where you like place it. But like so you don't recall any like specifics other than the sort of like the feeling of faint pain and a faint whisper of
I didn't hear that, so.
Follow the conduit.
Follow the conduit. I'll repeat that to everyone. Why would it want us to follow the conduit? What is the conduit?
Perhaps it leads somewhere.
Wasn't
Oh,
someone
we
else
can
talking about the
follow
conduit?
it.
I feel like I've heard about this thing before.
Is that gorge the conduit, or are these monoliths the conduit?
Yeah, so you can, as you sort of like place a tentacle onto the monolith because you're kind of curious at this point.
Mhm.
You're still getting that faint sense of pain, but you're not. It's not. It's more like a just faint memory of pain. You're not actually getting any like hurt from the monolith itself, but you can feel sort of like a little nudge of your entire body sort of in a direction, and it happens to be the direction that you guys were already headed. But the as far as a conduit goes, I mean, you did roll a 25, so this is old technology, and much of current technology that you know that is in the galaxy, is built on top of that baseline old technology. And importantly, slip drives, the way people navigate through the stars. That technology revolves around focusing and aligning the energy, the underlying like currents of energy of the world. So this, if you're getting the sense that if this is a conduit, this is probably at one point some sort of similar technology, but on not as large of a scale. Sort of on a planetary scale rather than traveling between solar systems scale.
Got it. So Todd, do you not feel this? Do you feel the pain?
No.
Reach out and feel the pain and sense the energy, that flows along the conduit. I believe we're heading in the right direction.
Huh? Are you
What,
reaching
what
out
are you
and
talking
touching
about?
the
What's
monolith?
feeling pain?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't feel pain at all when you go to touch the monolith, but you do feel that nudge. It is feel like something's pulling you in the direction, but also it's an odd sense, and I will like it feels like a nudge in that direction, but it's almost like there's a little bit of extra something to that Ta himself cannot place. I will say that Rill feels the pull as well, even where she currently is, and that's not something that's happened before.
Though at this moment, Real has no ability to express herself in a way,
Exactly.
so it's just a strange thing that she'll remember, I suppose.
Yes. And Ta, he might not necessarily know that Rill has felt this energy
Yeah.
and this pull as well, but he knows that it's different, and it's not just a pull, and it's something that again not felt anything like that before.
We should find what powers this thing.
Well, I believe we're headed in the right direction.
I do too.
All right.
Am I the only one that's confused?
Nope.
Touch it, and you won't be confused.
You touch it.
Okay.
I'm touching it.
Eris, as
I
you
did.
go and reach out and touch it, you too also feel sort of like it's like somebody at a party guiding you towards the hors d'oeuvres. It's just like a gentle push in a direction. Roll me a wisdom check. Sensei, you do this as well. Like just a wisdom save.
Is this rest here?
For, yeah, just ability wisdom check. If you just click on where
Oh,
it
I
says
see
wisdom.
it. I see it.
Yeah.
And what am I? Just click on wisdom itself.
Yeah, the
Okay.
text.
Yeah,
Sensei, you're experiencing this sort of through Eris a little bit because of your telepathic link along with Eris. Eris, you faintly sense someone.
like someone I recognize.
No.
Or like okay.
But you sense a mind in the far distance in the direction that you were nudged. And you feel that it tries to reach out back to you.
Okay.
How do you respond?
I would recoil away from that.
You recoil away from it?
And I
Sensei,
would have no knowledge that Sensei was also feeling that.
you are also sensing that there is some sort of mind, and it is also reaching out.
I reach back.
You reach out and you reach back, and your mind briefly touches something. Not quite sure what it is. Other than it is certainly definitely an intelligent creature of some kind. It tries to communicate with you, but fails due to
Okay.
a lack of common language with you.
Sensei, what
No.
just happened?
You do get
Look-
a feeling
Look
of
up my abilities in case you want to take advantage of that.
Sensei, what
I
just
have
happened?
a-
Did you feel something weird there?
I did. There was somebody there on the other end.
That's what I
The
thought.
that 1 feet. Yeah, I'm so bad at trying to figure out where everything's at here. One of my feats allows me a percentile chance of being able to communicate even if I never have met that language before. It's a percentile. If I can figure out where the heck it is. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
What's it called? It's called
The Phrenic Adept thing.
yeah, I think it is. Is that what it is? Two languages communicate the language. Additionally, let's see. You can.
So the Phrenic Adept I'm seeing is it just extends your telepathy and gives you additional languages to communicate with.
Maybe it's psychic sense.
Sensei, do you think that this thing is worth trying to talk to?
What are you talking about? It's just a big stone. No, I touched the stone.
It's one of my feats. Sorry, I just not. I don't have
Yeah.
this stuff all memorized as well as others. No, maybe not psychic sense. Dang it. All right, if I can't figure it out, that's fine.
I mean,
I don't know my abilities well enough.
after instantly shutting down, Eris would reconsider. And after seeing Sensei try to make contact, she would touch it again.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
know
you
if I
feel
have
the
a common
mind,
language, but-
reach out to you. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on your sheets.
It's definitely there, but I'll find it.
Yeah.
Give me a just go on. Continue.
I believe you don't have the language either. No. So,
Okay.
again, you try to communicate. It tries to communicate with you, but is unsuccessful.
Do I know what language it is, even if I don't speak it? Like, do I recognize it?
No. I mean, you could roll culture.
Well, yeah.
So roll culture. I will say that you're getting the sense that.
Oh, here it is. Extended telepathy. Telepathy.
Just to join the parade, Ta touches it again in Ignin in his mind. Hello? Are you there? Are you one of me?
Do you have
Mako
telepathy?
just looked at these. Mako just looked at these 4 fools just touching a stone.
Yeah,
Eh?
under the extended telepathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I touched the stone. Do I get to talk to somebody?
Or I'll just
It's
touch
me,
the
Dirk.
rock.
It's me, Dirk. It's me, Dirk. Here to talk to you, Dirk.
Roll.
To remind you that you're really cool.
Check.
Okay.
Who, me? Oh.
No.
No.
Sansa. You are unsuccessful.
26 was unsuccessful. Okay.
Oh.
I want to go that way.
That's an ancient language then.
Well,
do I get
look
a
at the
hint? Go ahead.
So I mean, look at the DC. The DC is 15 plus 1.5 times the creature CR.
So it's at least CR 10, 11.
You definitely know that it's an
no,
older
1.5
it's an
times.
older language.
Yep. And do I get any even sense? I have 2 extra languages I can learn. I haven't learned them yet.
Yeah.
If I get a sense, a directional, I'll
like-
study for the future.
It's gotta be over like 7-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, I touched the stone.
So I can't talk to Dirk or Ta either.
Dirk, you touch the stone.
You can't talk to me, is that what you said?
No.
Oh God, where's
You're
Dirk?
not telepathic. So both you, Sensei, and Eris, even though the mind's not able to communicate with you, you do get a sense of
I got nothing, Mako.
sorrow coming from it.
Okay.
Dirk, when you go up and touch the tablet or the monolith, you also you feel that little itty bitty pull towards the direction you guys were already headed.
I'm a
Keiko,
contradictory
are
asshole.
you touching the wall as well,
the other direction,
or the monolith as well?
He's
There's nothing to it, Mako.
no. He's weird. He's
looking at us
trying to
like we're
figure out
crazy.
why everyone's just touching this.
Dirk, you do get a sense of the size of these monoliths. I mean, they're about 20 feet tall, each of them. So they tower over.
That's a lot of me's.
Yeah, and you feel that pull, but you also get sort of like a sense of marvel at the construction of these monoliths, and you could your mind,
something's giving me this feeling.
Yes,
of being imparted with this feeling from the monolith.
Yeah, and
I feel like the monolith's being a little pompous, but like I get it, man.
You can't,
I get it, man. Talk yourself up.
You can't help but wonder at what if this is what's left.
Man, if he's got
what
drip.
was here before, when it wasn't just what these monoliths are.
Yeah, I think
and
to myself.
Get, like,
hold on, I think to myself.
There's probably like 12 of these things. That's an untrained 8.
You do get a faint outline through your vision. You're not sure if it's like a mirage or not, but it feels like you can almost see that, yes, there's that valley there now, but you can almost like see like a sort of phantasmal floor that's sort of metal and shiny that goes out and crosses
Yeah, I'm
that.
supposed to go have a look.
Perhaps closer, we can identify who these creatures are, who created this power. It seems ancient. It's got to be associated.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Dirk,
I can study to learn the language.
as you lift off the your Dirk, as you lift your hand off the monolith, that vision fades slowly.
Sure. Just kind of look out, and I try to imagine that floor you were telling me about, and kind of
There it is.
imagine what could have caused some kind of damage like this, or I don't know. I just kind of look at this chasm here, and I think about it.
Todd looks at Eris. Are you gonna make it your pet? And looks up.
The Electrovore?
It is looking quite interested at you, Eris.
Do I have anything small and electrical we can nibble on?
You have a battery.
Yay! Can I get another one of these things as a pet? I don't want to lead it back to the ship though. But I do want to like hold the battery up and say, here, and then have it come down so I can pet it. Is this the same Electrovore? Can I recognize it? Is this the same one that I had before?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, Sparky! I love this kind of creature.
No wonder he's looking the worse for wear.
I'm giving him the battery to munch
It's
on.
happily feeding off of it and kind of follows you around as you hold the battery at the side of you.
The only thing that air shows affection to.
Wow.
Mindless Electrovore.
Are we
It's
taking
not
that
even
thing
gay-
with
It's
us?
not even capable giving you affection. I don't say that out loud. I haven't noticed it yet.
Are we taking that thing with us? Why?
Well, it didn't try and attack the ship.
Sete, roll me a culture check to determine what language it was.
All
I
right.
don't trust that thing by my robot whatsoever.
I mean, it could be really good to help us figure out where all this power is, the source of this conduit. Clearly,
mean,
they're
No.
attracted to it.
It's definitely an older language, so it could be archaic, celestial, draconic, Ignan,
I don't trust it.
Terran, perhaps.
Archaic, celestial, draconic.
I wander back. Oh, God.
Ignan and Terran.
The thing's not coming with us, is it?
I mean, it'd be a
I
good
think
way.
so.
It'd be a good way to find the source of the conduit. He is attracted to it.
Yeah, it's
He's
gonna
like
eat all
bait.
the electrical gear on the ship while it's at it.
Not if we give him enough batteries to munch on. No one
Wait,
likes to
we
work
don't
for
have
his
ba-
food. We can leave him
Here,
here.
you can have this one. And he pops the battery out of his gun and hands it to you.
No, Ta! Ta!
It could be useful.
No, I would very much like to try and intercept that GM.
Oh, I
Go
want
right
Sparky
ahead.
to get it.
I would very much like to make a reflex save if possible.
We'll do an attack roll to just like grab it out of Taw's hand.
Okay.
So
Just a melee attack roll.
Yeah.
I don't know where I would go for something like that, because I wouldn't be a weapon.
If you go to attributes, I guess there's not really
Strength.
a good button for it, so it's just gonna be plus strength plus your BAB.
My BAB's 2. Please.
I mean, what?
Darn
Why
it.
did you roll twice?
I didn't. It rolled a reflex with it for some reason.
Oh, okay.
But no, unfortunately, the 24
13 fails.
no go. The 13 is
Yeah.
13 fails.
So
no, it's
you
up.
try to grab the battery out of Taw's hands, but you're not quick enough. You were too far away. He was pretty close to Aerith, so Aerith, you've got the battery.
Okay, does
It
Sparky
could
look...
be useful.
I agree. Does Sparky look
Your
like
gun could have been
obsessed
useful,
with the
Tom.
battery, or does he look pleasantly full?
My magic is better.
I'm trying to gauge if I bring him even close to the ship if he's gonna lose his shit, or if he's content
Roll.
when full.
Roll life sciences.
Can Sparky be trusted near the ship? This is what I want to know.
No, he doesn't even have a brain.
No.
Probably.
No.
Yeah, he looks pretty full.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
I mean, how much harm could one
Whatever.
electrical
I'm heading-
even do to
I'm
us?
heading
He's
back to
still
that
pretty
ship.
interested in the battery, but he's not eating as much.
Well, I don't think he's gonna stay here. I think he's just gonna follow us. So, until he becomes a nuisance, we might as well just take him. He might be really
ignoring
good at
all
helping
this.
us figure out where the source of this conduit's coming from. All I got was a general
He could
nudge
be
that
like-
way.
An electrical radar.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring all this.
Here, like, do I have something to leash him up so he can't just run away and try and eat the ship? Like important things. Do you have a rope?
I mean, there's rope on the mobile research
Perfect.
station.
Yeah, we'll just tie him up so he can't get towards anything really important.
Anything comes near me or my robot, I'm shooting it.
Fair.
Oh, I actually agree with Mako for once.
You have to remember, Mako is like 50% mechanical shit. He's like 50%
Guys,
cyborg, pretty much.
I mean, you could use a new fit.
I'm keeping Sparky. Until he tries to eat Mako, I
Could you
can
get
keep him.
could you get a less dangerous pet to our resources?
Yeah, he's not attracted
Like
to
a
like human
lion.
flesh like all the other things.
Like a lion. Like a lion would be better. You know, we can fight that.
We don't need
It's
to
not
fight
like
it.
if it
He
shows-
has no interest in eating us.
That's the problem. If he had an interest in
What's
eating
up?
us, it'd be fine. We can just fucking duke him up. That'd be fine. But he doesn't want to eat us. He wants to eat all of our shit that we need.
What's a lion?
I mean, personally, I'd rather have a pet that's satisfied with
Nothing.
battery
What's lying
than one
with
that
you?
wants to gnaw on my foot. But
Yeah, it wants to gnaw on my foot.
I'm
He
leaving.
points to his mechanical legs.
So Dirk, you're heading back towards the mobile research station. It looks like Taw's doing the same. Is everybody else heading back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
my
Why,
loyal.
why are we going back to? Are we getting? I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
We're getting back in the ship. Unless you wanted to touch the stone again, last call.
Nope, I've got my electrical radar pet.
So as you go into the the ship, your newfound friend Sparky is gonna follow you into the ship. I guess you're rooted
I'm
around
leashing him.
for
so that-
rope.
Oh, now you're gonna do your damn job.
Give me just like perception check.
I'm just
Yes.
gonna like waist leash him so he can't get too far away from me. Look at what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, you managed to keep an eye on him and keep him contained until you got a rope around his neck. He seems very interested in just going off towards the reactor room.
I want to
Scanning
plop
badly.
him by a window, and as we're driving, see if he like pulls in any direction.
Okay.
Because I want to know where we're supposed to go. I'm legitimately using him as radar.
So you stand in science, and you keep trying to put him on the table by the window to have him look out the window. Look out the window, Sparky. And he just keeps jumping off the table and going the length as far as he can go on his leash to the door to the reactor room and just.
Maybe when we get closer, he'll be attracted to it.
You know, a compass always points north. He always points towards reactor room. When that changes, something's up.
Exactly. He'll be fine. This is the best day.
Yeah. So you guys continue along the ridgeline for the rest of the day. Traveling, it's uneventful except for constantly having to manage the electrovore that you brought onto the.
They don't have to do anything. Don't
High-tech
make them
ship.
resent me. I have him.
And it's starting to get pretty late into the evening. So my next question is.
I don't know about this Ridgeway thing at all. I'm just, if it matters at all at any point, nobody's told me about following this thing. I'm just heading for that location.
Yeah, I mean, when you guys get back to the mobile research station and look at the map, I mean, it's pretty clear that like that line, and these are terrible lines. Those lines of monoliths were essentially like pointed towards your destination.
I guess we can do Sparky then.
Yeah. So my next question is it's getting late. You guys are needing to head to bed to rest. What are you doing with Sparky?
Sparky probably has to sleep outside.
Sleep
Can I-
outside? How?
Can I analyze it and
I'm gonna put
manufacture
I'm gonna put the old bean on autopilot and I'm gonna go bed.
Hold on, say
And
Sparky's gonna be 80 miles behind us.
analyze the creature and manufacture a sedative?
Yes.
I mean, if he can't get away,
Roll.
I thought you were gonna analyze the
Life
creature and make
sciences.
another one.
Oh,
Life
It's time to
science.
duplicate the
Yeah.
lithivore.
Ta at some point goes to it and sees, considering what
problem.
he's made out of, is he interested in me?
is Sparky gonna eat
If he like puts a hand out.
He'll sniff and nuzzle
He
your
wants-
hand, but he doesn't seem to be like nibbling on your fingers or anything like that.
What if I sort of create some light effect on my hand? Does the light energy seem to?
It certainly like gets his attention, and he kind of like jumps and follows your hand around as you move it around, but he doesn't like latch onto it to try and suck power from it.
Oh, Ty, you're like an oversized laser pointer right now. Cat.
Pretty much. I can make a laser pointer like effect. Token spell. His finger's the laser pointer.
Excellent.
Oh, good. That's the electric climbing the walls.
Make Eris, I assume you're just You've
I
got
am-
him leashed to your waist, right?
Yeah.
Make a reflex save.
No. Let me do this again. Ah.
Thank God, this boy will not be among us for very long.
You managed to keep yourself upright
I'm gonna
as
dangle a battery in
you-
front of him and distract him.
Oh, it doesn't even matter.
Oh, no.
He's dragging you around the room to go after the laser pointer where the little dot is on the wall. And he seems to, like, when he gets to it, he tries to, he's got sort of like bird feet and like little, like, not hands.
T-Rex hands?
Yeah, kind of like, well, not even like T-Rex hands, more like pterodactyl hands, where he's kind of got like claws at the end of his wings, and he's trying to like put his wings on top of where the laser pointer is.
Move it 10 feet to
And
the right.
he just goes right after it like a madman.
Ty, you idiot! He's going to ruin the ship!
I thought this is what you wanted.
To be dragged around the room?
Yeah, I mean,
No?
It
there
was
are
your
noticeable
idea.
scratches in the very fine, clear finish of the wall where you pointed the laser at.
Oh,
Just let go of the rope. Top points it up 5
so
feet.
Mako can shoot him? We already killed his whole family.
So let's say floats in. Dunk. Take effect in a short period of time.
For the set.
And then- Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It kind of, it still chases out. It starts to slow down. It's still chasing after the laser. Eventually, it gets tired and it's just trying to drag itself towards where the laser is before it finally passes out on the ground.
Oh,
I wonder if they all react like this. This could be useful in the future.
it could. Not a problem.
Okay.
Ta goes off in search of Dirk to recant this tale and his discovery. In excitement,
Oh,
like he
boy.
wants to tell a friend his story.
Ah.
I don't know unless you want to.
Damn, he went right to fucking snitch.
Eris is angrily untying the rope
He just-
from her waist, swearing about morons
He just
and
thought
how
it was
she got
cool.
stuck in this party
I know, I'm
of
just
people.
cracking up.
Well, night falls after some.
Oh no, I come back and I look at these scars on the walls. Oh, what
yeah,
the
there's
hell?
the claw marks on the walls. Actually,
What
Dirk,
is this?
as you're standing there, you're getting pretty mad. What the fuck did they do to my ship?
Oh, go
A
have
little,
a popcorn cigarette.
A little.
I'm having one right now.
Well, you might need another.
I will.
one.
I will.
As at the top of the ceiling, you see a little door slide open. A little cleaning droid come out.
Oh my God!
Go down the wall and start polishing and buffing where the scratches are.
Is it getting it out?
Yeah, it's getting it out. It's taking a while, but it's getting it out.
Oh, Sparky's gonna.
I just watch it for a moment. I hate that damn thing. Nice walk out of the room.
I'm gonna go pet the little cleaning droid on the head.
It doesn't have a head. It's just kind of like
On
a
the top.
rectangular.
I'm gonna pet it on the top
Okay.
and say, "Good job."
Which, from your perspective, is because it's on the vertical wall, is towards you. So
James,
you
work with me.
He is working with you. You gotta do a big pat.
Yeah, you more high five.
You gotta be like, pat, pat.
Sure, I'll high five the cleaning droid for pissing Dirk off.
Give him
More
a...
than my pet's damage to the ship.
Okay.
No words. No words for this cleaning droid. I have to go.
Nice enough shit. Okay. Well, Um,
Not that it's I guess it's not that it's going with us, but I suppose I think about that as I leave.
okay. So, night comes. Guys, head down for the night. Is there anything anybody else wants to do? Where
As
day comes?
as you guys walk into the bedroom, Mako's laying in his bed with a gun in his hand.
Just laying on the bed with your like.
Well, isn't that cozy?
That's what I picture is you just like laid out. Like,
How
Yeah.
evolved, Mako?
oh, put the
what?
away before you poke somebody's eye out, champ.
This is for my safety from that thing.
Whatever
I
helps you
robot-
sleep at night.
I stand there. I stand there thinking about what to say to him, and I just don't have it for these people right now. I'm going to bed.
Whatever literally helps you sleep at night.
It does help me sleep at night.
Was that something? What did you say that to Mako?
Yeah.
Coco will keep me safe.
He's now asleep without Mako snoring.
I don't snore. I've never snored in my
I
life.
roll over. So yeah, then I'm good. I'm good. I'm bed.
Clarification on what Will's real will remember.
Yeah.
Is it just the feeling of what it was, or does she have any of the visual perception that Ta had at the moment while being there, or any exterior understanding?
She doesn't get a full visual picture. She kind of sort of loosely remembers like the light that the soft blue light that was coming off the monolith. And definitely remembers feeling pulled in a direction while she wasn't present, and also that she feels like if I felt that while I wasn't here, then Pa must have also felt it.
Yeah, it's almost like
It's to put
I
it
don't want
in
to say
perspective,
dreamlike
Yeah, it's
because they don't have dreams because they don't actually.
yeah. It's
Right.
foreign. It's very foreign to both Ta and Real, but it is the smallest sort of fragment of a shared experience.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys wake up in the morning. Sparky's still unconscious on the floor where you left him. It's 68
Did Mako
degrees
get any
Fahrenheit with scattered clouds, but mostly clear today. Yeah.
Excellent. I mean, I'm back to the controls.
Okay.
I'm still really kind of ticked about this Lithivore situation, but
Okay.
just letting my children do what they gotta.
Okay. And then Sensei, I assume you're continuing to work on the ore. Ta, or I guess is it Real today? Then?
Real.
Yeah. Real and
Yeah.
Mako. Is there anything? Mako, I assume you're repairing your robot still, because that takes a while.
Yeah.
But you do have other time to spend on other things throughout the day. It's not your only thing.
He doesn't really. He he doesn't really do anything special besides that. He's like, he'll check on like the engine room every once in a while, make sure that's doing well, and he does kind of like normal, just maintenance shit around the place.
I'm gonna go gather some batteries and then go tie a rope around Sparky and attach it to my waist again in case he wakes up. With an ample supply of small batteries in my pocket.
Okay. Eris, Bako, and Sensei roll me perception checks.
And Real eventually is going to seek out Sensei at some point in the day. Perhaps others starts with Sensei.
Perception.
Everybody notices, Eris, as you go to sort of rummage for batteries. Guess who's waking up? Sparky is waking up.
Okay.
And he's starting to stir.
Oh, I'm putting a rope on him.
Okay. I mean,
And
he's
I
already
have
got the rope
battery.
around him, so you just have to attach it to yourself. Too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a battery. I'm gonna deadly. How big is he again? Can I carry him?
He's pretty big.
Okay.
I'm gonna say he's like 4.5 feet to 5 feet tall equivalent.
Okay. Well,
So,
I just wanted to put him on that table, but that's cool.
This is
Got
a
a
big
wild
creature.
geese on board.
I was thinking like a dog.
Oh, it's like a really big dog.
Oh.
Like a Great Dane times 2.
Yeah. I mean, it carried her in flight, right?
This is true.
So
I did fly on.
That's true.
these things aren't small. That might not be accurate to the SRD.
That is the bond
That's what I'm
they share,
going
though.
with.
At some point, Real walks by. What the hell is that doing on our ship?
Long story. Basically, it's taking us to some mystical electrical conduit that told us to go in this general direction.
Yes, I read about the conduit. He, however, conveniently left out the giant electrical beast.
They're super attracted to whatever energy is in that conduit, so my guess is when we get close, even if it's not obvious that we're coming up on something significant, he will react.
Just sighs and keeps walking by in the hall from whatever room she saw you in.
Okay, so today is pretty uneventful. You guys are just kind of on the open road.
It sounded like Real was gonna come find me. At
I would
some
like to
point.
spend some time trying
say.
to. Well, I guess it doesn't have a mind, but I would like to try and.
Yeah, you can try and drain it.
I would like to try and train it with batteries to listen to me.
Roll, I guess.
I'm
life
very
sciences.
convincing. Come on, I'm so lovable
Or,
and convincing.
you know
There's
what?
got to be a better skill.
You're right.
I'm very good at manipulating living things.
Persuasion,
Does
diplomacy.
handle animal exist?
No, handle animal.
Nope.
No.
Right? I know.
Diplomacy.
Life science, perhaps? Survival?
Or yeah,
Animal diplomacy.
and roll me a survival. We'll do diplomacy and survival.
Oh.
Hey, I mean,
Oh my god,
you're
Sparky.
getting him to.
Yes.
He's not pulling super hard on the rope to try and get to the generator
No,
room
because
now.
he knows I shall.
How many
him.
batteries do you have to give this thing?
They're like triple A's. Calm yourself and go have a popcorn cigarette.
I'm not there. This is me wondering.
I assume that.
So let me get into the
I got like
details
3 total batteries.
of the feeding for batteries. First of all, I mean, I don't make you guys track batteries because I assume between Mako and Sensei that they can, manufacture enough batteries that you always sort of have one charged. And like to clarify, like the electrovore does not consume the battery itself. It just consumes the power. So it actually doesn't destroy the battery, it just drains the battery. So you can actually just put it on a charger at night and refill it for him the next day.
I mean, he's not but he's fucking up that battery longevity.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
oh yeah. Like
It
that
doesn't get to
battery's
that same
lifetime
100%.
would usually be like, you know, like 500-600 cycles, and you know, he needs to go through 3 batteries a day. So I mean that's 3 charges, so you'll probably get a year out of 3 batteries to feed him
Sparky.
I'm thrilled.
before they're like completely toast.
This is
They
working.
might die
am
sooner.
small.
This is working wonderfully.
We're gonna have Sparky
Have
forever.
you considered, Eris, that he is big enough for you to ride him, and that I am small enough for me to be clutched in his talons?
Never crossed my mind. Not once.
We'll call it the turret.
I mean,
The bluff turret. Trick shot tower.
if Dirk's having those thoughts, I mean, Sensei's good at making stuff.
We can make you a little
I
harness.
would never tell them. There's no honor in that.
We can just make you a little harness and you can dangle.
No, I'd look
underneath.
silly. I'm never gonna tell anyone that idea.
Okay.
That one stays in my secret thought bank.
I'll never know about your pilot envy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Rill, are you going to find Dirk today, or
No, Sensei.
Oh, Sensei. Okay.
Sensei.
You find me back in there with the raw materials, and I'm depositing the remnants of the waste in like a corner. Excluding them.
Have I come at a bad time?
Well, no. I'm processing the ore.
Ah, I see. Well, I read about what toss had happened yesterday. But more importantly, I feel like, well, I perhaps remember it too, somewhat.
Is that
which
unusual?
Shouldn't... Yes, very. Toss said you seem to connect with something, or you said as much. Do you know what you connected to?
It was definitely an intellect. I suspect it's an ancient intellect. Possibly one of the founders, I'm not sure. Or not founders, what are they called? The enlightened race. But I was unable to identify the language. I need to do more research to see if I can figure out what language it was using.
Well, when we arrive where this feeling is pulling us, we should do our best to make sure hostilities are not the answer.
Talk to it.
I believe that would be the most useful. Though, I would want Ta to be there when it's done. So, I tell you because perhaps you can prevent him from doing something unpredictable.
Understood. I'll convey your message. Would you like to share that thought deeper? And perhaps I could give him even more of an explanation?
Sure. I believe, yes, it would. I believe he would respond best to you.
Yeah.
And she'll, with her own telepathic abilities as well, kind of help walk you through the thought process and where she's coming from on a deeper level than just words can carry. Basically, that she believes one of the things they may be looking for perhaps be linked to this, considering her thought or memory, and that it would be very important to not be afraid of it, but to embrace what it could teach us.
And we can do this in your language because I do understand your language, which would
Okay.
give it additional backing, I think.
Yep. More flavorful.
Right.
For yeah. Then he does go find Dirk, or she does go find Dirk too for something short.
See, I knew you were coming. I knew you were coming.
Do you dream? She just is like walks in the room.
Yeah, I dream. Why?
What is it like?
You mean, what is it like? It's
It's like memories, right? Thinking back on something.
yeah. A lot of the time, it feels like a weird way of remembering something. Yeah.
I'm told it's not intentional.
Dreaming.
Yes.
If I wouldn't anymore, I would. I mean, if I could ever stop myself from dreaming, I would do it. So I agree.
Why would you wish to give up something that gives you more perspective? I don't have that luxury. Or gift, or curse, or whatever you think it to be.
I don't know. Maybe there's an amount of asking too many hard questions. I just think, it only does so much good to think on the past. You gotta think about the present too, and the future. I don't know. It just seems like a waste of time. Just going around in circles with myself.
But at least it gives you that time to potentially remember and reflect.
Yeah. Rather just not relive some things.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Then
When
she
your
sort
life has
of.
been,
Oh.
I spend a lot of my time trying to forget or make up for the life I've lived up to this point. The thoughts of what I've done, of who I've been, go around in my head constantly. I don't know. I don't need to wake up in a cold sweat in the morning anymore because I dreamed of a back street on Morvis Prime. Or something else stupid.
Well, at least you get to wake up.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
She starts to turn and hovers in the doorway for a moment. And then leaves.
I drive this fucking vehicle.
Okay. The day rolls on. You guys have been on the road for a while now. It's kind of quite monotonous. And eventually, night.
I mean,
Sedated bird.
Yeah. Date your bird. You head to bed. Is there anything anybody wants to do before?
I love you, robot.
I want to slap Mako upside the head, but I'm already in bed.
The next morning comes. I mean, you don't even have to roll perception. You guys wake up and Sparky's not where you left him.
I'm going back to bed, and when I wake up, Sparky will be dead.
No. I'm gonna lose this thing another time. Okay, where I'm gonna start looking.
Okay, roll me perception.
Being a fucking generator.
You look high, you look low. You even call out his name a couple times. I mean, he was starting to respond a little bit to that yesterday. You don't see him anywhere.
Did I go to even in the generator room?
Even in the generator room.
And the ship's still working?
And the ship's still working.
And Mako's still alive and his robot's
Mako's
still there?
alive, robot lies untouched.
Mako always cuddling the robot.
Yeah, Mako's cuddling the robot and not the dead carcass of my bird. Okay.
No
Okay.
dead carcass.
Well, that's really sad.
Probably
Is there like
so.
any sign of him leaving the ship?
With your look around, no. I mean,
It's not like
and
he
you check
could.
the logs for the sort of the departure door. There's no opening or closing overnight.
Ta! Turn on your laser pointer.
I have a bad feeling.
Can it turn? Can it turn invisible?
Yeah.
Can you guys go somewhere else to talk?
Would you prefer I make it mental? Dirk said. And he says to Dirk. Is that quieter for you?
What did you
Let's
lose? You
let's
lost
see what
your
else.
pet?
How strong was the sedative? Same as last night?
Yes. Should have worked.
Is Marrick still on the ship?
Eric's
Everybody's there.
corner.
The creepy little
Everybody's
weird
there.
scared guy?
Nobody
Okay.
looks
Well,
injured
ship's
or
not that
been-
big. I'll go back to the lug pod and check the pod.
Could Sensei sense him?
Yeah, I mean the cryopod does, like, you can put it into like the storage space, and you can call it out. It's kind of like an
No, as
internal-
long as it's stored and working, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean you pull it out. It only takes like a minute, and it's there. The egg's sitting there untouched and everything.
Yeah.
Ta's walking the hall with his laser pointer finger, beaming into rooms as he passes.
Does that work?
Goldmask style.
I'll
He comes
put
into the
a
pilot's cockpit at one point, shoots it at Dirk's head.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Looking for Sparky.
Oh.
Turns around, keeps laser pointing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
pretend you didn't say that.
So Ta, you're actively looking. Sensei, are
I'm
you doing
actively
anything other
looking.
than just checking on the egg to make sure it's not
Well, I
with.
continue doing the processing. If I can,
Oh, okay.
if I can
Yeah.
passively look while I'm processing, that's fine.
Yeah, I
But
mean, you can keep an eye out.
I'm passively looking. I'm
I
not
mean, fuck if you know
major effort.
where he went.
Nope. I'm busy.
Yep. Mako and Dirk, are you taking a look
Nope.
around? No.
No, I'm driving the ship and I'm pretending that everybody has everything under control. Because I travel with a group of adults and the situation is under control. And so I'm just gonna drive this.
Mako?
I'm just gonna drive this ship. I think that's
It's
just
in Mako's
that's
best
good
interest to
enough.
find the damn thing.
Yeah.
But
Check your leg, Mako. Is it still attached?
Yeah.
Mako's walking around the ship. He's not
Shaking
actively
his
looking
leg.
for it, but he does have his gun on at all times. He does have his gun on him.
Roll. I want to see if you find it.
I'm sad.
Yeah,
Taz that
Mako,
one.
give
He's
me a
not even
perception.
going.
Come
He's not
on,
even going
Nat
into
20.
the room. He's just pointing in hallways.
Come on, Nat 20.
This is that time.
This is the
Flavor.
time or Mako to find
Actually,
it.
Mako, would you say that you're are you okay? Well, you rolled.
Damn it.
So you're trying to you don't perceive it through sight and stuff like that. But I will, because I feel like Mako is, because you're walking around with your gun and you already said that if there's problems, I'm just gonna kill it. I will let you to also roll a survival check, because you're trying to actively hunt this thing.
How do I take Mako out?
You want more sedative?
Brawl's gonna start on the ship, and Dirk's just gonna be sitting there smiling, driving the ship. His eyes.
Not gonna pay attention to you guys. Boy, oh boy, what a great day! What a great day we just had.
My survival isn't great. Oh, actually, well, why is my survival? Oh no, my survival isn't great. Don't
This
feel
is
too
just
worried.
Yeah. I don't know that.
Oh,
Oh, but 18.
wow.
That's
18's
pretty good, though.
Pretty good.
Wow.
I mean, at first you just kind of you wander around the hallways of the Moel Research Station, and you don't see any signs of where he could gone or where he is. But you decide, you know what, I should probably, your like hunting instinct kicks in. You should, I should probably start where the creature, we knew where the creature last was. So I'll go there and I'll try to figure out what happened. So you go where they had left him last night, sedated. And it looks like you can just make the outlines of some talon scratches here and there along the doorway into the generator room.
I said I checked there.
You did check there.
No.
Mako, you follow them. And it's weird. They go up to a wall and then just kind of disappear. Can you roll engineering?
Who's MRS? Who's the ship?
I didn't realize I had the token selected.
You're the ship!
All right, engineering.
Oh, I can't be here. Tile Slayer.
Sorry.
Go.
Yeah, so
Oh, that he's good.
you follow the tracks. They kind of go up the wall and then they just sort of vanish. And then it dawns on you. Electivores are, they're considered pests, not just because they just sort of they like latching onto power sources and draining the power for food. They're also notorious for sort of making their way into parts that are hard to get into of the structure of a ship.
He's 5 feet by 4 feet, and you're telling me he's in
Yes.
the walls? Jesus Christ.
And you know that
Snicker!
although quite large,
He's not a guinea pig, you know.
they are also quite flexible and able to sort of like
He's
when they
life like
want
a dancer.
to, they can actively like dislocate their shoulders and move through space. Like you've seen them get
Like
into
a cat.
small, tight spaces just to suck on a little power cell that they had no business getting inside.
They're like 5-foot-long cats.
Yeah,
Flash snakes.
Cockroaches.
yeah.
Someone
So
just went behind
your
me, but
best
I'm not
guess is
looking.
is that it probably got into the service ducts that the little cleaning robots use, and is somewhere inside the actual like framework of the ship.
Are you flashing your dumb finger pointer around?
It is gonna take a long time to try and
God damn it.
find where he
I'm not
is
looking at you.
and get
No.
him out. On the plus side,
Eris!
with that engineering roll, you also know that fortunately, even if this thing's sucked onto the main generator, the amount of power this thing, the electrovore would suck before it gets full, is not enough that it would really hurt the ship that much. It's at this point, it's just more of a nuisance. If there was more of them, like if that flock had gone onto the ship and into the and into the vehicle, that would have been a problem.
He's like annoyed, but he's like, God damn, that thing's not coming after me. Yeah, I'm not going to find this thing. Eris!
Yeah.
You're lucky. I can't find. I found tracks of it, but I can't fucking get to it. You're lucky.
Oh,
It's in the walls.
you're kidding me.
No, it went through one of the damn holes that the fucking cleaning robot goes through.
God, even a mindless
Oh, that's
trained
not good.
animal can't be trusted.
Lucky we just have one of those damn
Staring
pests. It
straight
won't
ahead.
do much harm. It won't do much harm to the ship
Above-
itself.
Past you, I'm not looking
But-
at you.
Good luck trying to find that fucking thing.
You can very clearly talk. You can very clearly hear that conversation from here.
Hey, Dirk.
Ta.
Good luck getting that thing out of the fucking walls.
Let me know if you hear any banging in the walls.
I'll do that.
Fantastic. Wonderful that even a mindless creature that's been trained can be trusted.
And it did have 1 day of training.
Well, it won't do too much harm to the ship. It can't suck enough energy to actually do anything by itself. But you're going to have fun trying to find that fucking thing.
Who's gonna try and find it? We only need the ship until we get back to the post, and hopefully we get off this fucking planet.
I thought you wanted to keep it as a pet.
Well, I don't really feel like crawling through walls today, so...
No. Yes.
Pa left every single door open on the ship. By the way.
Yeah, I know. You guys are just by one door over, right? I can't see you from here, but I'm pretty sure I can hear this conversation.
I mean,
Well, you want me to go in there?
if Ta can find a nice little vent to stick his laser pointer in and try to coax him out, we can give that a try, but I'm not willing to spend too much time trying to get him out of the wall.
Just leave it alone.
Pa, Hopefully when we get close enough to this powerful energy source, he comes shifting out of the woodwork.
What if it procreates in the walls?
With what?
The other electrovores that are hiding in the woods? Like in the frame? I don't know. Well, Ta, I don't know what to tell you.
Why is it going to What is it going to have sex with?
I
What if
would.
it's already
I know a lot
pregnant?
about. I would know a lot about them,
Yeah.
but I'd roll a
I
natural
don't know.
31 for identifying traits of the creature.
So I mean,
Did it look pregnant?
you know that there needs to be more than one of them to procreate. It was
Okay.
definitely a male creature, not a female. So no
Okay.
worries or concerns about it being pregnant and laying eggs, because these are reptilian. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, other than what I already mentioned about how they're surprisingly flexible with the skeletal structure that they have, they seem to be able to just find a way to kind of snake and slither their way into the tiny spaces, just to tap that power.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like Eris isn't wrong. The bigger the power source, the more drawn to it they are.
This might be the safest place to leave him until we get close.
It's not uncommon on space docks, where they're kind of it's tough to get rid of them because of a space dock or a space station. There's just too many nooks and crevices for them to hide in. But a lot of space docks are known for that. Like if you spend enough time at dock and then launch, usually you burn a couple up as you leave the station. Because they like latching on to engines as well. Okay, so I mean, you guys spend the majority of the day wandering around the mobile research station trying to find Sparky, and then when Mako realizes that this is kind of a futile quest at this point, you guys decide to sort of settle down for some lunch, and then towards getting into the evening. Day. Yes, we're on the correct day. You guys reach your destination. And at first, there's not that much to look at. It's a pretty flat plain area, but you quickly realize that there's this enormous sort of crevice that goes quite far deep. Worrying about safety around, because if you get the mobile research station, sort of, if it slides and falls in, that's going to be a problem because the hole's not quite big enough for the entirety of the vehicle. So you guys leave the mobile research station, parked just a little bit of ways away, and make your way to the edge of the crevasse. Fancy terms like that. And then my map's not going to load for me.
I haven't seen a map in hours. I'm using my imagination.
My fault. I used too many high res images.
Oh, you're good.
Throughout the
We have
day, I would have shared that communication with Ta as well.
Okay.
Man, I'm being kept out of the loop.
Believe in you. I believe you can do. Not even like switching to that scene properly. Or no, sorry. Yellow.
Shit. What's good?
Yeah, it's great that you can see it.
This place is crazy looking. I don't know anything about ancient history, but this place is wild.
Oh, there we go. I'm on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good map. It's cool. Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm having issues loading.
Another factor, just from a map making point of view, it looks like your play size is substantially bigger than the image too, and so it's loading more grid space.
I see. There we go. Finally. Oh. Oh no.
Oh my god, I can see it.
The map's not quite loaded correctly for me. I'm gonna drag you guys there. So there's a couple ledges that you guys can pretty easily sort of jump down. That not drop your.
Up in the bottom right.
Yeah, no, my map's having problemos loading everything. Ah, there we go. Now things are loading correctly.
Eyes on me,
And then they're
all eyes
not.
on me.
Okay, there we go. Is Tower real with us
Ooh,
today?
it's sparkly.
There's a version of us at the top of the map and another one at the bottom of the map.
We're in
Oh, okay,
everywhere.
yeah, sorry.
And multiple Dirks.
Yeah.
Ah, you fool! That's my twin that
I'll
has been here this
just
entire time. I've been playing
lead you
two
guys.
characters.
So you guys make your way down the canyon at the bottom there. There's ledges easily enough for you guys to jump down. You see that there's these dilapidated columns that have collapsed. And yeah, there is this entryway that goes down into the crust of the earth. On the columns on each side, in addition to what you guys see on this lovely, beautiful map, there's also etched into the sort of central columns that support the entrance, there is that symbol of the Enlightened. And I will show everybody that. Find them, what it looks like. Yeah, if you click image at the top, or maybe if I click show players again, that image. Yeah, and looking in, it looks like there's a very smoothly carved cave that heads towards underneath the surface.
Certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
Yeah.
More ancient stonework, just like the obelisks.
Do we understand any of this?
So I mean, other than the carvings of the enlightened symbol on the stone pillars flanking the entrance, there's not really any runes or glyphs or markings. I mean, the columns seem pretty plain. It's quite massive. It's roughly 2 stories tall. There seems to be some sort of like upper entrance over there, but like above the sort of like main entrance. But as you guys were descending, you're not really sure. It looked like that was sort of like collapsed, and it very well might have just been more decorative than anything else. But yeah, I mean, this everything about this feels ancient, old.
Reach out, see if there's any life forms within my range.
You do not sense any life forms within your range.
Okay.
So you guys enter, and after taking a little bit of time to sort of around and inspect some of the columns and stuff like that, you guys eventually enter the cave, and you start making your way. For the most part, it's flat, but it is slightly graded downwards. It seems like there's been a lot of care taken with carving this out, and this does look carved out of the stone. Its sides of the tunnel are very much rounded into sort of like this rectangular with bowed out sides shape of the tunnel is what you guys are getting, enough for you to stand sort of three across and still have a little bit of room to move. And as you guys descend, there's a very you guys notice it slowly at first, but interspersed with the stones, there seems to be more and more of this sort of like metal that it doesn't look like it's odd. Usually when you see sort of structures made out of metal nowadays, it's very much like riveted together and the metal's polished and it's used as the main component, but this seems much more like woven into the stone.
If we touch the metal, does it do anything?
It does not do anything. If you would like, you could give me a check. It's going to be the geology check. Physical science. Yeah, with an 18, that's good enough. It looks like the main purpose of this sort of like woven in and almost like patchwork metalwork is to reinforce the natural stone. So where perhaps during the excavation process or maybe just naturally there was cracks, those have been fixed and smoothed and made uniform with the tunnel.
Does this structure seem stable?
Yes, it seems
Okay.
it's extremely stable, even considering the fact that it's made out of stone.
Tessar, as he's going down, would like to just cast Life Bubble.
Why? How did Tassar get here?
I was thinking the same
Sorry,
thing.
Ta. It starts with Ta. Whoops.
Don't worry, we'll get to the ultimate crossover soon enough.
Yeah. I was excited. This
That
is
will
a
be that
dream
one
realm. This
shot-
is a
that will be
dream
that
realm.
one shot where I'm missing one night, and you guys are just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
The Crimson Starfinder crossover.
So wild magic roll is a d20, so roll d20.
Oh, right.
And right now, I think you're at 1. Yeah, so nothing happens. Okay, yeah. So you guys continue to make your way. It's you get to a certain point where there was the patchwork sort of melding of stone and metal, And now it's very clearly the choice has been made to replace the stone, or at least like plate the stone with metal. And you guys are more in sort of like a metal environment. There's no like unnatural light as far as you can tell. It doesn't. You don't see any like light bulbs or anything that would normally point to that sort of thing. And you guys keep going, and eventually you get to just off sort of kind of makes a short little sort of weave and bend, and you can see sort of a soft, very faint blue glow. As you approach, Sensei, you're still reaching out with your mind, and you're not sensing anything. You guys get to
detect magic as well.
So detect magic, you're not detecting anything on the metal or on the stone, but definitely as you guys come up to this door, which has sort of a blue sort of cross mark on it, a square cross, not a Christian cross. You're definitely picking up some sort of magic coming off of this door, and you're still not sensing any sort of mind. But as you guys get closer, or what do you guys do with this? There is no apparent handle as far as you can.
Well, again, you detect magic, you detect the spell, the item, the effect,
Yeah, so
cash
there's no...
level, the effect, that kind of stuff. You get some information with it, but
yeah,
I don't know how much, depending on what the magic is.
yeah. So there's no specific spell. This is very much more like a raw magic, similar to what was on the monoliths. It's more. It's almost like it feels like power, like electricity, but
Okay.
rather than being born of electricity and
Right.
electrical power, it's more born of like an innate magical energy of the world.
Do you feel that?
With detect magic, I assume he senses
Yep.
much the same.
Yep.
I do. To understand what it meant by conduit now.
What's your interpretation?
Well, much like electricity is conduit for metal, whatever's going on here is some sort of conduit for magic. It's much like that energy between realities.
Remember, Real said don't mess with it. Try not to warp the reality of what we're about to find. Let's discover it on its own. She says this is important to what you're looking for.
I don't. What is happening here?
Oh, sorry, Dirk. There's magic afoot.
Oh,
Lots of magic. Don't touch things.
As you say
I
that,
have a cigarette. I keep my
as you
hands in my
say that,
pockets
and
and have a cigarette.
as you pop a cigarette in your mouth, Dirk, and you start looking for your lighter, as most smokers do, the soft blue light on the door starts to emanate a little bit stronger, a little bit more focused, and you feel the blue light pass over you guys. And it's at that point, Sensei, that you sense the same, and anybody else who's telekinetic, so that's Ta and Eris as well. You sense the same mind that you felt at the monolith. It's somewhat familiar. It's sort of. And it speaks one word to you in common. Welcome. The door begins to rise. Slide open. And that is where we will leave it for this week.
Damn.
Welcome.
Why didn't it just speak in common before? That's not good. Oh god.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks' time for the next episode of Edge of Discovery.